Hello, hello. We have lots of people with us already. Give me just another minute to get my other phone ready. Let's get. It's Happy Friday. Are y'all excited? It's the weekend.
Yes, I'm very excited. Work is done for today, so I'm excited.
Done.
Yep, weekends are fun.
Are fun. Carolyn, do you work from home? Are you working from home currently?
I don't right now. I was working from home, but I had to leave my job, so.
Oh, no.
Okay. But my husband works from home, so there's that.
Right. Okay, all right. Well, let's say hello to everyone. We've got Val. Is that what you said her name was? I'm terrible at names, you guys. Home Workout Health Hub, hello. Lily, hello. Lily, if you stay long, do you mind modding for us tonight? We're going to shout you out if we see anything weird in the comment section or thereabouts. We have Ariza. Biza, hello. Too Fat, Too Furious. That's G and what's her name? Nikki.
Nikki, you made it. You didn't fall asleep. Look at you. It's
we're keeping them way past their bedtime, right? What time is it there?
Like midnight there. Yeah.
It's tomorrow already?
It's just under midnight. Yes.
All right. And so we have Lexi from Fat Don't Talk.
Hey, Lexi.
And 3 all-stars are in the building. We are all here. All right. So we'll just wait for another couple of minutes to get some more people in here. So I don't know about you guys, but I don't get my notifications until 10 minutes or so into.
Yeah, I've had that happen before. It's like 5 minutes sometimes.
It takes a minute. It does. It's very.
Hey, Carol.
Matter of fact, I missed Janet Greta the other day, and I was waiting on her to go live, and for some reason my phone never showed me that she was live. Like, well,
yeah, I have to be honest. I don't know if she'll watch this, but I did not know who she was. I had to go check out her channel, so I'm going to subscribe and all those things because I saw her on your live last week with Hope from Mission.
There's just so many. There's so many channels. I think, and I'm a comment stalker. If you have comments on your video, I'm going through there, going, okay, who is that? Do I know who them? Do they have a channel? Who is this? Hello, Cheryl Davis.
That's not a bad idea. I've never done that, to be honest, but
you've never been to the listen, sometimes the comment's better than the video because we're talking back and forth, or there's just some really interesting comments, especially the big channels. Like,
no, I did never comment on a big channel. If you've got more than a couple thousand subscribers, chances are I'm just going to watch and not comment.
Same.
The other day, I think it's Indigo Neal. I think that's her name. She's doing the protein sparing modified. She has 74,000 people, and I shared the recipe on my community page because I thought it looked like a good egg fast recipe in case I do an egg fast again. And she did comment, and I was like, "Whoa,
oh, nice,
wow,
yeah."
So I really love when they do that.
That's like that Grow with Joe video that I did, where I did her workouts. She came back and watched the video and commented, and I was like, "Oh Lord, she watched me."
I mean, there are a few, like the Keto Twins are one of my favorite keto channel, Christy Davis, and I've been following them both since they were much smaller channels, so they know me and they'll comment back, which is kind of cool. But for the most part, if I don't know you, I'm not gonna comment unless you're a smaller channel, and because I like that small support community.
Oh, I do.
Nikki,
I like the small support too, but some of these. Let's see. Are you guys recognizing Cheryl Davis? She is here. Hello, Cheryl.
Yep. Hey, Cheryl.
Not, but hi.
I got your message, Cheryl. I'm sorry I haven't replied yet. I'm on a live stream, and I just saw it right before I joined.
Whoops.
Cheryl's one of our subscribers for a long time. We talk back and forth. She's been doing the Smithy's fitness workouts. I think she's on like round 3 of doing it now, so it's pretty cool. She's not a content creator though, but she's great.
I have to start working out. I've just been dragging my feet.
Yeah, it's once you start doing it, I get to where I want to do it. I never thought I would want to do the fitness. I was like, I'm going to do fitness. That does not sound like fun. I don't like working out. And then I started doing it, and I was like, well, that's kind of fun. Well, let's do more of that. Oh, let's try to do a push-up. And then, it's like a process. I'm still doing wall push-ups, but you do what you can, and you modify, and you do the best. So I'm excited for the two with Sharon and Kirsten. I think that'll be fun, too. Shelly. Hey, Shelly. Alan. Hey, Alan. Sorry. I'm a talker.
I know. See people popping. Oh no, where'd Michelle go?
Oh no, we lost the host.
Well,
now, hey, Shelly. Hey, Alan. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Lexi.
Hello, everybody. Oh no, we've gone.
Hey, Nikki. Yeah, wall push-ups. I've actually been looking into calisthenics, which is like body weight exercises, and I've been looking into it so that I could see progressions.
I'm not sure it's going to hold us all, you guys.
The Wi-Fi is not strong. No, it's freezing up again. Lexi, I'm still in shock. What are you talking about?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure why it's
Hey, Val.
I'm going to have to take you guys down and put you back in the stream, so you're going to have to come back through.
Okay, I can do that. So you want me to leave?
I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know why it won't let us. It won't let it. If you can, try to follow the link back through, you ladies.
Yeah,
I'm not sure it's going to hold us all.
I mean, I can see
on here.
Just fine. Can you not see or hear us?
Oh no. It might be the Wi-Fi connection where she is.
So, can y'all hear us? Maybe we should join the live and see what it's doing?
I mean, I can see it on my phone.
We're still live. Y'all can hear and see us. We can't see her. Because I'm watching myself on my live right now. Yep, Shelly, hey. Hey, Alita. Thanks for joining. Our host.
Technical difficulties.
How did she get dropped? But how does that? Oh, because she's on Wi-Fi, but we're in the link already.
Yeah, I think the Wi-Fi is what's happening.
There she is again.
She looks clearer now.
Yep. Can you see?
I hear giggling. There she is.
Okay. Can you see and hear?
Hello, Alita. If you can hear me, I don't know what's going on.
Because Carolyn and I are still live on YouTube. They can hear
I don't think it's going to hold us all for some reason.
Michelle, can you not hear us?
I don't think she can.
Michelle, can you hear? Can we let's private chat her? What if we
forgot that?
I told you it was Hot Mess Express, right?
Oh, I can live chat from my phone. Michelle.
I don't know why it will not let
hear us.
I don't know.
Sorry guys, we're not sure what's happening.
Bad juju. Bad internet juju.
She hosted a triple live stream like a few weeks ago to test it out. I remember seeing the replay. Catch it live.
I'm thinking it's just her Wi-Fi connectivity.
Yeah, I believe you are correct. I mean, I don't want to turn this into the Carolyn and Misty show, but while we're here, how is everybody doing? Are y'all having a great weekend? Have y'all watched Carolyn's new video? If not, you really need to.
Sorry if it's clickbait.
I don't care if it's clickbait. Let them dislike it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we lost Michelle, everybody. This is her channel, so I want to try to keep it going in case she can establish a good Wi-Fi connection. I don't have another way to chat with her. Oh, maybe Instagram?
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Thank you, Risa. Thank you, Nikki. And Val.
We're back. I'm back. I don't know. Were y'all still up there?
Yeah, we're still here.
Can you see it? Can you see us or hear us?
I don't think it's gonna let us all three be up here.
Well,
I can hear you. I can't see you.
You can't see us because all three of us.
It keeps telling me you guys are still waiting to be put into the. Quit laughing at me, Carolyn.
We're
Sorry.
What is going on?
Michelle, we are live on YouTube right now. I'm watching it on your channel.
Hello, Alan. Lily says, "Welcome back."
I'm gonna leave and try to come back, Carolyn.
I don't know, ladies.
Hold on, let me copy this link. I'll be back.
It's not gonna work. I have service. I'm hooked to the Wi-Fi, and it still won't let me do it.
All right, let me try to leave as well. Oops.
Anybody know anything about this network? I don't know what else I can do to it to help out. Okay, Misty, I'm going to try it one more time. Third time, fifth time, seventh time the charm.
Can you see us now?
Valerie says, "Oh crap, everyone's gone." I can see you and I can hear you, and right now there's no delay.
Yeah, so for us and your YouTube channel, they could
a minute ago you looked like you were from some Japanese movie.
You look a little fuzzy, so I think it's the Wi-Fi, but whenever you dropped, they could still see and hear Carolyn and I, and when you came back but couldn't see us, they could still see all of us. So I don't know what happened, but hopefully we're good now, unless the Wi-Fi drops you again. We've just been talking whenever your Wi-Fi dropped you to keep your channel, bro.
Yeah, guys. So like this video and subscribe to Life with Life. All these channels.
I mean, it doesn't even say it has a bad connection or anything. So we'll
see.
Hot
Mess Express, welcome.
All aboard. Oh no. Why? Jinxed it.
Would both of us, we shouldn't be impacting her Wi-Fi at all. Even if it was only one of us, her Wi-Fi still wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Sorry as we talk through it, guys. We're trying to be respectful and let Michelle ask us questions. Because we've already seen Carolyn and I do a live together.
I feel like we're playing a weird game of peekaboo. Like, she's gonna disappear now.
Oh, here she comes. Wait, here she comes. Thanks, Val. I crack myself up too sometimes.
Hey, Derek. I didn't even see you come in, but I see you now.
Hey, Derek. Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Lexi. I kind of making fun of the end of Friday myself. I'm kind of just trying not to laugh as hard as I really want to. I'm trying to remain composed.
I am too, believe it or not. I can't get this. Like, don't make me giggle again.
Y'all do not want to get me tickled.
I can't see when I laugh, you guys.
I know, I can't either. I already have little tiny eyes.
I can see you clearly now, though, Michelle.
Derek says it's the area I am. I'm in the middle of town, like the business district is the off thing.
She's at the Starbucks, Derek.
I mean, I couldn't be more in town if I tried. I don't know.
Starbucks is doing you dirty.
Listen, Starbucks. Have some more of this coffee. Y'all take a break. Hold on a minute.
All right. We'll just keep talking because that's what we've been doing while you're gone, Michelle. We just keep talking.
Y'all
Oh,
just keep talking. Keep it.
yeah.
It still says y'all were in the basement waiting to come up, is what it says on my end. It says, listen, put the 2 people that are waiting in the chat. I did.
Yeah, you did. We're here. They can see us. I checked on the YouTube
I mean,
channel live.
you know, I'm trying to work on something this small and see it. I'm blind. See it and work. You are. I have the most business-like setup here. You guys are holding on the rearview mirror with 2 ponytail holders.
Oh man,
That I
like
mean,
some MacGyver stuff there.
I love it.
I'm burning up. It's like 99 degrees still here, and it's 93 degrees, and the sun is already setting. It's so hot. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to hide a comment. I'm not hiding that comment. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, we got everybody here. Who wants to go first? Who wants to answer questions first?
So it matters to me.
I'm up to answer any questions, so I'll go first so that we can just start moving. Me.
So move it along.
Pick me to go first. I'm the oldest. Pick me.
Okay,
Bye, Val.
so prior to you going keto-ish, we'll say ish since we have Carolyn with us, what caused you to go that route? Why did you want to look into keto?
So the reason that I started this most recent weight loss was because I was promoted at work, and that was at the end of 2019. And I have sites all over the United States and in the Philippines that I support. And with my new role, I was supposed to begin traveling. So the first trip I took was to Rockford, Illinois. And I was about 330 pounds. I was uncomfortable in the seat. I felt bad for the people who had to sit next to me because I took up part of their seat too. Not from an embarrassment or anything like that, to be really honest, just I'm very hard to embarrass. But just because I felt like it wasn't fair to them, and I was exhausted. So I said, you know what, I'm going to try to lose weight so that I can travel and enjoy it more. And at the time, I already had a YouTube channel, so I wanted to be able to vlog that. And I started out doing like taste test videos, so I wanted to go to all the different fast food places and restaurants that I'd never been before. And then COVID happened and I didn't get to go anywhere, but I was already on the journey. So I just decided to stick with it. And now we're 100 pounds down about 18 months later.
100 pounds. I can't believe it.
Me either.
I see your journey, and I think back to myself, if I hadn't stopped and started so many times, where would I be right now? Misty's at 100 pounds down. So basically the same question for you, Carolyn.
I started when it was towards the beginning of the whole COVID stuff. I honestly was having difficulty breathing. So I hadn't weighed myself. I went and visited my family, and I stepped on their scale, saw I had hit 302 pounds, started crying. And then my brother was like, why don't we do keto? Like, we had tried it before. And that was before they had all the options that they have now. And I was like, okay. So I did. And I didn't start my YouTube channel until I had lost like 25 pounds, just because it took me a while to even be able to talk to anyone about my weight, because that was something I didn't talk about. I did not share my number. So yeah, it was just, I could tell that my health was changing and I was getting tired for no reason. So I decided I wanted to try something, and keto had worked kind of for us before with the less options. So we tried it again and I'm happy with it. So.
Right. And your husband is doing it as well, or no?
Yeah. So when I started, he started as well. And actually my mom, my dad, and my brother all started. And I've lost almost 80 pounds. My brother and my dad have even lost like 80-ish pounds. And then my husband and my mom lost, I think, about between 30 and 40 pounds. But my mom wasn't doing like full-blown strict keto or even the keto-ish like we did. She still had some carbs. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, it is pretty good. So do you like having all those other people doing it with you? I don't have anybody in my household doing it with me, just me. So.
I do, honestly, because I feel like if they didn't do it, especially if my husband didn't do it and I'm having to cook 2 different things or we're having to buy extra things, it would have been more difficult. But having a good support system and having family do it with you is a lot easier and a lot more motivating. So I really like that they're doing it too.
Right. And Misty, do you seem harder for you to doing it? You're the only one besides the little puppers there in the house, right? So is it hard not having someone that close to you doing the same diet as you are?
Well, Barnum, he loves meat, so it works really well that I'm on keto for him. He approves. But no, it's I can't deny it's made it easier. I buy my own food. I bring it into my house. I only bring in what I want to eat. And if I decide that I want something outside of that, I have to then make a conscious effort to get out of my apartment, go into my car, drive to that place. And by that point, hopefully I've talked myself out of it. So it's really, I feel kind of lucky to not have anybody around me. And those that I do have, like my best friends and my family, they're very supportive. And they'll ask me 10,000, can you eat this? Can you eat? I'm like, don't worry, I'll bring enough snacks just in case you don't have anything for me to eat. But I'll try to eat whatever you provide, right? Because it's a life. I don't want to go to somebody's house and not eat what they're cooking. But I may not eat all of your food because then I won't feel good for the rest of the evening. And you'd rather have me feel good. And my friends support that. So I've been very lucky.
Right. That seems, yes. Nobody, like I said, in my household is doing it. Both of my boys have moved out now. So it is just me and the husband, which makes it a little bit easier. I'm not having to make a full meal for other people in the house. It's not keto-fied. But I do struggle with those family get-togethers because no one else is doing it. They have no idea what I'm doing. They don't understand I'm bringing my own food. And like you said, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but I don't want your standard food because I don't want to be napping on the recliner later while everybody's getting together and, just asleep. So,
yes, those carb naps are real, and you don't know it unless you've been without them for a while.
I mean, it will just take me out now for food. It really will. So
I thought that'd be a good idea one day, and I ate like a pizza, and then I took a nap for like 3 hours, and I was like, "Well, there went that day."
Yeah, you're right.
There's so many people here. Hey, everybody! Sorry, there's so many people joining. I get excited.
Oh, I know. You go ahead and say if you found somebody else, say hello to them.
LB's here. Hey, LB. Hey, Carolyn. Hey, Emily. Hey, CW.
I'm Alita. I missed Alita as well. Hey, Alita.
Yeah, she's Alita and I are kind of on the same path right now. We're right about the same weight. We're both having things with our thyroid and going to the doctor and feeling lethargic. Our journeys are kind of lining up right now.
Right. Have you actually been tested as it being your thyroid? You know that for sure?
I'm 100% certain that I have a tumor on my thyroid.
Oh, you have a tumor on your thyroid. Okay.
When the pandemic hit, I stopped and then I started losing the weight and I kept thinking I was going to feel better. And then I was like, oh, I still don't feel better. Let me try fitness. And then I thought fitness would make me have more energy and just nothing helped. And so I went to the doctor this Monday and I have an appointment to have a sonogram on Wednesday. But I'm hitting all the classic signs of my thyroid numbers are out of whack. And he says that once I get them back in line, I'll probably lose weight even a little bit quicker, which is exciting.
That is great. The reason I asked that question was because I have been asking everybody that will listen to me about how do you tank your adrenals and what do you know? How do you know you've done so? Because I really hit a lethargic level, but what I had figured out was the fasting challenge that I am in. I wasn't eating in the morning, so I wasn't taking all of my vitamins. And then by the evening, I would forget. So there would be days that I wouldn't take any of the electrolytes. I had just depleted myself. So I started taking the element and immediately felt better. Just the first day I took it. So that was definitely my problem. Do either one of you have any kind of elements that you had prior to starting weight loss versus now that you think you've pretty much gotten rid of because of your healthy choices?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I was on high blood pressure medication for years. And even when I went, even though I was anxious for days before to see him in that day, my blood pressure was 120/78. Perfect. No meds. Fine. It's great.
Yeah. Mine was blood pressure too. I which I'm still kind of trying to figure out because my blood pressure had dropped really low because I've been on blood pressure medicine since like 2016. And one night I got really dizzy and took my blood pressure. It was really low. And I went to the doctor to talk to them about that and to also, confirm the whole thing that I talked about today in my video. But the problem is when I go to the doctor, especially that day, I could feel that I was really anxious and I could feel that my blood pressure was high because I was so anxious. So when they took my blood pressure, of course, they're like, I don't see it. I don't know. And they want me to bring in my machine to test against it because every time I take my blood pressure when I'm at home, when I'm not, anxious about being at the doctor's office, my blood pressure's fine. And so I still have to take the machine up there to double check, but I haven't been taking my blood pressure medicine for like 2 or 3 weeks now.
That's great.
I haven't used it.
That's great. Let's see. Alita says, post-COVID, we should all plan a vacation together. I'm all in. Tell me where we're going.
Yeah. I mean, if y'all want me to choose Disney World 110% all the time.
I've never been to Disney World.
I've never been either.
Oh, no.
I've never been.
I want to go.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, Hope. You're not late. You're right on time. Trying to catch up.
Yeah.
I'm way far back though. Okay, let's see. Somebody left. Bye, Val. I missed that already. There's Water Journey. Hello. Okay, so now they're all laughing at us. This is something new to all of us, right? Now they're laughing at us. Now that we have a couple of you in there, if you'll put YouTube and a heart beside your name so anybody coming back by this channel will know that you have a YouTube channel and that you are a creator, and maybe we can all support each other as well.
I love that you do that, Michelle. I think that's a great idea. I'm going to incorporate it in my live streams going forward.
Right. I mean, that way they'll just know coming forward, because there's a lot of people I see, but sometimes you don't know, and sometimes you don't even click. I seen Misty, speaking of me being a comment stalker, I noticed on one of the channels that you had came back to, and you said, I'm sorry, I didn't realize you had a channel. I do that all the time. I'm like, oh, yeah. But now I look, okay, does this person, is it just a supporter, or is this person have a channel, or what's going on?
I try to remember to do that with every new comment, because most of you are so great about commenting on most, if not every video, to where I know who you are and I know if you're a content creator or not. But sometimes I'll forget, and then I'll be like, you know what, they commented on 2 or 3 videos. Let me just check it. I'll be like, oh no.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's right. Well, do you guys have any questions for each other that you don't already know? I know you talk a lot behind the scenes as well as on the.
I just want to know, Carolyn, how excited are you?
I'm really, really, really excited.
You can tell. You can tell in that video for sure.
Yeah, I when I found out, I was for those of you who don't know, who didn't watch the video, I had just found out that I'm pregnant. So that's what we're talking about. I'm really, really excited about it. I kind of feel like everything aligned for it to happen too, because with going on keto and eating healthier and everything, I lost a substantial amount of weight, which is good. And I've also seen things, which I unintentionally did, but I saw things where they're saying that it's really a good idea to do keto before trying to get pregnant, because you a lot of times have success with it, which I didn't know, but apparently it's true. So yeah, when I found out, I was really excited. I woke up early one morning and I was like, I feel like something's different. So I'm going to take the test, and I took it and it was positive, and I was just like, oh, okay, I'm going to take another one. So I took another one, and then I had to go wake up my husband because I was like, I can't not tell him right now. So he's really excited about it too.
That is so sweet. How confident are you that you would have noticed those symptoms and signs before keto, had you become pregnant, before you got healthier than you were before?
Honestly,
did you listen? to yourself, to your body way back then?
I don't know. I feel like it would have been harder because I don't even know if it would have been easier for me to get pregnant then. I may have not been able to do that at that weight, and it wouldn't have been a safe or healthy thing. So I don't even know if it would have been a possibility, but honestly, I probably would have chalked up anything I felt to my diet, and I just, I ate gross and I feel right. So.
Right. I find that I can listen to the cues my body's giving me now versus a lot of years ago where I just wouldn't have realized what was going on as quickly as I do now.
Absolutely. I'm more in tune with my body now than ever. That's without a doubt.
Yeah.
I do have a question, Carolyn, which I'm sure people will want to know, but are you planning after the baby and maybe time of nursing and all that to go back on keto?
100%. Yeah, I'm only temporarily stopping doing keto. And that's just because everything that I'm reading is like, it's not safe for you to do keto or low carb when you're pregnant. Your baby needs carbs to grow. So I'm still going to try to eat as healthy as I can. I'm not saying that there's going to be moments where, I have something that's not completely healthy because I don't know what's going to happen. I've never been pregnant before. So I don't know.
I know that you've been reading a lot of stuff, and stuff keeps coming up about it not being healthy for the baby. But Dr. Ken Berry's wife, Nisha, did become pregnant while she was keto, and she did nurse while she was keto, and she's still keto. Yeah. So just, looking into some of those kind of connections. But I understand your decision either way. But some say that, and then some have had really good.
Right. I've seen a couple of people, I think, what's that one channel? Keto Connect. I think she did keto while pregnant too. But I don't know. I feel like if I were to try to focus strictly on doing a strict diet plan and staying 100% keto and all of that, I feel like I would be worried every time something happened. Like, oh my gosh, did I do this to my baby? So I'm just going to try to stay healthy and, get fruits and vegetables and things like that. And then once I have the baby on, more baby food, solid stuff, I'm totally planning on going back to keto because it works for me and it's sustainable. And I've already been having issues with trying to tell myself that it's okay to eat some more carbs right now. I'm not used to it anymore.
Yeah, Risa wants to know if you're feeling tired yet.
I would say that I don't notice because I get tired a lot anyway. But I have noticed probably this last week or so, I've been hitting a point in the middle of the day where I'm just like, I need a nap.
Just take the damn nap.
Yeah, so I take a nap. I'm like, well,
take the nap.
Yep.
And when you have the baby, when the baby's sleeping, please take a nap while the baby's sleeping. Don't be a miracle mom like I tried to be.
Yeah, that's what mom said. She was like, if the baby sleeps, you sleep.
Sleep. I don't care what needs to be done. Just take the nap. Hello, Josh from Wrench and Bolts. Thanks for joining us. Let's see. Who else is here? So everybody's happy for the baby.
Thank you.
So do you guys have anything coming up in September? Are you going to be doing something different than you've been doing so far on your channel? Well, of course, Carolyn, you are. You explained that in the last video.
Yeah. Carolyn took a hard left turn.
Yeah, she was like,
I'm excited. I love family channels, so it's super exciting to me that one of my friends is now a family channel.
Yeah, so sweet.
I'm telling her, I'm like, you have to do baby bump videos. We need a what's in my diaper bag video.
Oh yeah, we need outfits of the day that shows off the cute little baby bump. I mean, come on now, we can go all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure those will be on Instagram.
I'm just wondering when I'm going to see a difference between having a baby bump and it just being my belly from being overweight.
Well, you'll notice. Yeah, it'll come to that day where you'll be like, wait a minute. No, Josh, not tonight. We're interviewing Misty and Carolyn tonight. Okay, let's see. So Water Journey says you have a good plan. That sounds like a good and safe plan for you and your baby.
Thank you.
So Misty, do you have any plans coming up in September? Do you have any thing coming up soon? Do you plan on doing any challenges or fasting or anything like that?
I plan on doing Kirsten Quick Fits and
Sharon.
I plan on doing their 4 and 5 minute videos. I'm finishing Kirsten's arm challenge, so I may run part of that into it. I spoke with Val from Home Workout Health Hub about possibly doing a live stream at some point in September, and I plan on doing one on my own channel again. I've gotten really bad about content creation, so I'm just sort of giving myself that break, and then in September I'm planning on maybe stepping it up, adding in some more keto food taste test videos, because that's sort of where my channel started, not on keto, just food taste tests, and I like it, and people seem to enjoy my reactions when I taste different foods. So I think I'm going to start incorporating those once a week, once every other week, something like that, just a shorter video.
Right. Okay, cool. I'm also going to do the Kristen and Sharon's challenges. I mean, if I don't have 9 minutes every day to do some kind of exercise, I mean, what am I doing? So yeah. I'm gonna try to use that as I'm starting my miracle morning routine again. So I'm gonna use that as the exercising part of it.
I need a morning routine. I'm not a morning person. Mornings are very difficult for me.
You would hate me, Misty. You would hate me in the morning.
You're perky in the mornings?
I am so over the top. It's not even funny. It's so bad that one of my customers said, "Listen, I need you to come here in the afternoon because I cannot handle you at 8 a.m. in the morning."
Probably be me, Michelle. Like,
no, it's too much movement for me. She's like, "You come in here like you're on roller skates, and you got to come in the afternoon." So. Yeah, LB says we all deserve 9 minutes. We do, LB. I have to get so much better with this moving. I have to walk. I feel so much better when I do it. I do it for a little while and then I get lazy, and then it's, napping in the recliner seems like a better plan in the morning than walking and doing my exercises. So I really need to get with it.
I'm honestly, it's more afraid that I'm going to hurt myself if I try to work out in the mornings, because my brain just is not firing yet on all cylinders. And some of those, especially, oh my gosh, I tried to do Kirsten's for like a week in the morning, and she does the body weight motions, and I was like, I can't even figure out how to get my body to do that right now. I'm going to come back tonight.
I love her videos with her, I think it's her mom and then her daughter. So when you see all three of them, listen, if the teenager's doing it and then the grandma is doing it, that's something I can do. That's what really grabbed my attention with that. I was like, okay, if grandma can do that, I can stand up and do that too. So that's what got me started.
I like to stack those with hers. She has like 3 or 4 of them, and I'll do like all of them in a row for one workout. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that's good. Nikki. Bye, Nikki.
Bye, Nikki. Sweet dreams.
Risa says morning people zap his energy.
I think all night people want to be morning people. We just can't be. I've tried for 46 years to be a morning person, and every morning I'm like, nope, not today. Maybe tomorrow.
Oh, I can stay up to 2 o'clock in the morning and still be. My body wakes up at 5. It's like, listen, it's time to get up. I don't know if it's because that's just my time to get up or.
It is. Davidson with Sugar Junkies sent me a book, While We Sleep, and I've been reading that book over the last several months because I'm horrible at sleeping, and it talks about morning people versus evening people and how they're different and why their rhythms are, it's unfair for evening people because we had to go to school in the morning. We normally have to work in the morning. So luckily my boss understands and gives me a little bit of a later start so I can sort of get my day and my brain going.
Well, that's good. I'm the person getting these people out of the house. It's like, look, you got to go. You got to go. I have to get here. You have to go. I had one lady, she's like, can you start at 10? I get up at 5. That's half of my day is gone by 10 a.m. What are you doing that I can't come at 8? I don't. What's the
5
problem?
o'clock in the morning is closer to my bedtime.
Oh, goodness. Really?
Mine too.
Both of us. We're both night owls.
Yeah, I usually go to bed anywhere from like 2 a.m. to like 4 or 4:30 in the morning.
Oh, my. I have the coffee pot starts at 4:30.
Yeah, my
I've
lab
seen
husband just been
before I go to bed. Yeah, read the book, LB. It's really a good book. If you are interested in sleep and
I've heard somebody else talking about that book as well.
I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of different people talking about it recently, but Davidson was the one that introduced me to it. We were talking about it on a live stream that he and I did together with G and Nikki on their channel, and it's really very interesting and makes you want to sleep. It'll scare you to want to sleep. I want to sleep. In fact, I had to stop wearing my tracker because my tracker said my sleep was so bad it was stressing me out and making my sleep worse. So I just stopped it. So I think I'm going to wear it again, but I'm just going to take it off at night.
Yeah.
Not use it for the
Give
sleep.
yourself a break.
That's what I do.
Yeah, I did like the steps and the activity and all that kind of stuff part of it, but the sleep was stressing me out to where I couldn't sleep. So
you should have seen me trying to do that steps challenge with my phone because I don't have a tracker.
Oh.
It's like, no phone. Now I have to plug you into the wall for 2 hours. That's 2 hours worth of steps that aren't getting logged. It's not fair. Oh, Kirsten says she's up at 4:45 and she goes to bed by 10. I'm probably around midnight. I don't go to bed real early, but I still get up early.
She does. Yeah. You do those live streams on Saturday, Kirsten, and they're so much fun in the afternoon. But I do wish I could be there as early as you do them. But I try, and it's just 7:30 is early for your pills.
Sharon and her are doing one later in the morning, later in the day tomorrow, right? Is that they're live tomorrow discussing in September?
Tomorrow. Yeah, I think it's like 4 p.m.
4.
Central. I think it's 4 p.m. Central. I don't know. Kirsten can probably say, Kirsten, when is your live stream tomorrow?
It's like it's in the afternoon. I did see it was in the afternoon because I've got I'm gonna walk down to the neighbor's house and steal some Wi-Fi.
I have a alarm set for it, but that's okay. 3 p.m. Eastern, so 2 p.m.
2 for us. Okay, cool. I can probably do that. Kirsten says we all have different biorhythms and schedules. So you're learning that with your book to tell you. So is it mainly telling you why you should sleep? So it's trying to help you go and get more sleep, or
yes,
what we're repairing.
It explains why sleep is important, how you have different brain wave lengths, and when you're in the different stages of sleep, how your body can recover from illness, from fatigue, from all of these things. It even talks about the circadian rhythm of your lifestyle and explains why almost every single teenager you've ever met sleeps until noon. It's because their bodies are wired to do that, genetically and historically. So most people will then sort of come back into an earlier schedule. And that's why most people, as they get older, do wake up earlier. I'm going to be honest, waking up at 8 o'clock is early for me because I used to not wake up every day till 11 or 12, and I'd prefer to work a night shift. But as I've gotten older, it is easier to get up a little bit earlier, but still not before like 8.
Getting up and functioning are two different things, though, right?
Yes, that's absolutely.
Okay. LB said she sets her alarms for those early morning ones, but it doesn't wake her up, so she misses them anyway.
I usually have to set like 4 alarms just to get up early.
No, I just tell her to stop. Alexa, stop.
Shut up, Alexa.
Hey, says Nick. That's my nephew Chad. Hello.
Chad, you said?
Uh-huh.
That's my brother's name. Good name.
It is a good name. Chadwick is his whole name.
Oh, cool. That's a great name, actually. I like that name. My brother's name is just Chad. I named him. That's why I like it.
You named him? Aww.
Yeah, I wanted a little brother, and I told my mom, if I have a little brother, can I name him Chad? And she was like, well, think about it. And then they did. So.
Alan says, how come everyone forgets us on the West Coast? He put that underneath one of my posts. He says, well, what time is that on the West Coast? I don't know, Alan. I'm not on the West Coast.
They're 3 hours behind.
That's noon for you, Alan. Noon Pacific. I almost did Mountain and Pacific, but I didn't want to go too far. I should have. I know you're in California, so.
That requires math, and Michelle doesn't math. I know what mine is. I don't know what. I can't tell you. And I only know Eastern because I used to live in Eastern Zone. That's the only reason I know that one. So, journey with, how do you say that?
Maha. Hey,
Maha.
how are you? She's new for me. She's a content creator, everybody. If
She
you don't know her,
is.
yeah.
If any late content creators that are joining us right now, if you'll put in YouTube and a heart so that everyone who comes back by will know that you're a YouTube creator. What's the name of the book?
It's Why We Sleep.
CW?
I don't remember the author.
Lexi says her sleep has been a mess and I need a new pillow. Yeah. I need a new bed all the way together. I need the new everything.
It's Why We Sleep by Matthew Walker, PhD.
All right.
Unlocking the power of sleep and dreams, but I haven't gotten to the dreaming part. That's my mama. Hey, Miss PJ, that's my mama. Sorry, I got excited.
That's all right. Miss PJ. Oh, she changed her name?
Yeah.
Hello. Oh, my goodness. Wada says it's 6:45 a.m. there. Thank you so much for joining us that early in the morning, Wada Journey.
Yeah, she's literally on the other side of the world.
Right. Everybody's saying hello. Book club. We do need a book club. I mean, I like a hardback book. I'm not doing any of the Kindles or anything like that.
Yeah, I know Carolyn with Mitch and Carolyn does a book club, a virtual book club. I don't remember what the book is now. She said it on the last one, but I can't remember.
I will have to go by and take a look at that.
Yeah.
About 45 minutes, Chad. But the first 20 minutes was a real shock show. Risa says, hi, Misty's mama. So that's Nick and Carolyn channel? Mitch and Carolyn.
Mitch. Actually, G and Nikki just gave their channel a shout out today. So if you want, you can go to their channel and link to it. Carolyn and I have talked about Mitch and Carolyn before. They're so relaxing. Like her voice.
They are.
Right. It's just like, I just want to just be a zen moment for, 5 to 10 minutes. I love it.
If she would just take a book and read a couple of pages and put that on real low and put that ASMR on it, she would be really good.
We should make her read our book club book to us.
Clicking or turning the pages, as she's talking, because she has that voice. I just don't know. I like her voice. Real.
Yeah, we're just preparing for a hurricane down here, everybody. Nobody panic.
Nobody panic. It's just a hurricane.
I'm set. I got water now from the last fiasco when I didn't have water for 10 days. I got water. I got plenty of food. I'm all set.
You're all good. Well, that's good. That's great. I don't watch TV, Misty. I don't watch nothing. So if my husband doesn't tell me, then I'm unaware of what's going on.
That's what my mom is for, but actually I learned about it from work because we had to have an emergency meeting about the hurricane, and it popped up on my calendar, and I'm in a hurricane?
What? I'm what?
That's news to me.
Okay. Let's see. Does anyone in the chat have questions for Misty or Carolyn? I think. Or yeah, you can.
Michelle, how long have you been on keto? I know it's been off and on, you said a little bit, but like...
It's a terrible number, Misty. It's been about 6 years altogether from start to now. I've lost about 65 pounds, and I've probably lost that 65 pounds twice. But, it's the way it is.
At least you keep trying, though.
Keep trying. I don't beat myself up anymore. I just get back up and start trying again. I mean, what are you going to do?
I actually really like that, Michelle, because like I said, I've been very lucky. I've been very dedicated. I live by myself. I work from home, so it's been a little bit easier for me than it has been for a large majority of the population. I like that you've been doing it that long, and because a lot of people, we all know, don't think the most positive of people on keto, and they don't think it's sustainable or that it works. And it's just like any other diet. It works if it works for you and if you work it.
I was going to say it works if you work it, but when you quit working it, but if I could get my mind to work it as well as my heart wants to,
Yeah.
then we would be great. But my mind is a terrible thing sometimes. It's just the mental aspect. It's a lot better on keto, don't get me wrong, but I still have that. I work by myself all day, every day, and thinking is a problem.
Yeah.
The bowls of the stuff that are laying around these places that I go into, there's little kids everywhere, there's little kids junk food everywhere. Oh, here, have this. Oh, we didn't finish this. Go, you can have this if you like today while you're here. No, please don't leave me any food. Just don't do it. Hide all of the junk food. I don't want it. So let's see. Chad said something. Can't wait to see me. I get to go hug my daddy's neck in 30 days, you guys. I can't wait.
Oh, how fun. My dad's birthday was yesterday.
Aw. You don't get to see your daddy very often neither, do you, Misty?
No, he lives up in the Dallas area, so I don't get to see him or my brother. Well, all of them. I see him maybe every 2 to 3 months, so 3 or 4 times a year. It's not bad. It's nice for me because I'm halfway between my dad and my brother and halfway between my mom. So
that's good.
I'm 4 hours no matter who I go visit, so it works out really well.
Well, that's good. I see mine once a year, and then we've got to change that.
Especially these days.
Yeah, well, my kids are, like I said, my kids are moved out and doing their own little thing now, so I don't have those kind of schedules to hold me back from going whenever I feel like going now. So hopefully we get to see each other a lot more here going forward. Do you have family close to you, Carolyn?
I do. My parents and my brother, they all live within about 30 minutes of me.
That's good.
So I see them usually about once or twice a week, but I video chat my mom every day.
Yeah.
So we've always been a close family. So
we when I go home, we all pile up at my dad's house, and it's literally 30 people in the living room floor for like weeks, and we may get 30 minutes of sleep session somewhere in between when everybody is quiet. And Misty, I know you said something about that because you know you're going to be tired. I need a vacation from the vacation because there's no sleeping. We're just having too much fun. We're afraid we're going to miss something. So sleep is not important when we're all in the same place. So
it is still. We just don't do it, and then we're miserable, but we still stay up anyway. So it creates some shenanigans, which make it even more fun.
Very, very good shenanigans. Yeah.
If you hadn't seen me trying to juggle, I mean, I'm just saying, it was a sight.
So Journey with Maha says she lost and gained the weight back as well with keto. I started doing the keto because of arthritis. I got to the point where I would work for a couple of days and I would have to be off for a couple of days because it just hurt so bad to move, period. But I'm a housekeeper, if you guys didn't know that, and I just couldn't do my job anymore. I was probably about 6 weeks away from going and filing paperwork for disability because I just couldn't do my job.
Wow.
So I Googled what diet gets rid of inflammation. And of course, Dr. Eric Westman's white coat video. I don't know if y'all are familiar with that doctor or not, but his white coat video came on, which he wasn't calling it keto. He called it the no starch diet. He said he could tell us how to do it, but I'm sorry.
He's the page 4 guy that you talked
about,
right?
The phase 1, page 4, whichever one you want to call it, right? So that is where I started. And he just explained it so simply that the other doctors said the same thing on YouTube that I was watching, but it just didn't click until I heard him explain it. Gotcha. We're sorry that you're struggling, Lily. You have all of my stuff if you ever want to reach out for help with your struggle. Just thank you, Derek. Don't forget to smash the like button and share it if you find anything share worthy. That'd be great. I've been on here almost 2 years and I'm still plugging away at that stupid 4,000 number. Still plugging away. Do you guys pay close attention to your analytics for your channel?
The analytics, no, but I mean, I do find myself looking every now and then at like my subscribers or how many views the video got, but I don't like go into the in-depth stuff.
I find it really interesting to see which video is suggesting my video. Yeah. Have you ever looked into who's like, if you go by a content creator's channel, if you will watch 2 videos versus 1 video at a time, that links you to that video. So their videos will then start showing your videos as the next up video. It kind of links you two together.
Huh.
And then also, if you'll watch a content creator's video and rewind it for 2.25 minutes and rewatch that 2.25 minutes, and I promise you that your video will be on their next up video. Somehow the analytics will take you there.
I don't even do thumbnails, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just posting videos and slowly gaining. I think I'm almost to like 425, which to me is insane. I set a goal in 2021 for at the end of this year, I'd have 200 subs. Who knew I'd be at almost 500 probably by the end of the year.
Bye, Kirsten.
Bye, Kirsten.
CW loves Dr. Westman. I do too. Alan says he's starting to use his analytics more now than he did before. They say too, if you look in your analytics for your most viewed video and make another video similar to that video. So
I do know what my most viewed is. It's actually a video where I did the Keto Twins chaffle.
Yes.
My most viewed video was me letting my brother cut my hair off. So I'm going to let him do my hair again, but I wasn't going to record it. So
question, is it difficult to keep it clean keto? I'm not comfortable thinking about the macros for fats. I don't think any of us really keep it clean at the moment. I think we're all would be considered dirty keto, but you can clean it up. Dr. Westman's plan is one of the cleanest of the plans. And also, you don't have to track anything if you go off of his plan. That's why I'm going back to his plan, because I don't have to think about it. I just have to eat what's on the plan and be done with it.
Yeah.
But it's not hard to do. I don't know what you're doing now. I can't remember what you're following now, Wada's journey, but I don't think it's difficult. It can be done.
Yeah,
but I don't.
I think I've been eating more clean this month than I have. I think the longer I go, the more clean my diet just sort of gets by default, because I can tell the difference now in certain foods and certain things. So, but if I want a treat, I'm going to have an enlightened ice cream or a Slim Fast Fat Bomb or whatever. I'm still going to have that, even though I use Splenda. People hate Splenda. I love it. It's my favorite. I don't care.
I still use Splenda.
I
love it. My favorite.
Yeah, and I actually, even with kind of changing up my diet and stuff, how I'm eating, I'm still fully planning on having like keto snacks and stuff, just because I can't imagine myself eating the full-blown sugar stuff. So like if I want ice cream, I'm going to get a keto ice cream. I just can't. I can't.
That's going to be a big tool in your toolbox going forward with this pregnancy. I gained over 100 pounds with each pregnancy.
Wow.
That is ridiculous. Somebody should have really sat me down and said, listen, I don't know what you're doing, but that's not the way to do it. But no one said anything. And, I don't know how many doctors that you guys have, but the only doctor who's ever said anything about my way of eating or my diet is the one that I told I was doing keto. Did he say anything to me while I was fat? No. Not a thing. Okay, see you in 6. They've just taken my money and given me a pill to take. They didn't care about it. But anyway, so I think they should have to discuss that with us. Prayers for whoever that's going to. We have all kind of commotion going on here.
Oh.
Derek says a lot of people came together and binge watched his videos to get his hours for monetization. Well, I
was one of those, Derek. I had you playing on my tablet.
I really wanted to cry in June, because when I was losing my hours from the June, has been my biggest month since I've been on YouTube, period. And then it just, every month it takes that month's watch hours. It really makes me mad. Not only does that make me mad, there's an ad on every one of my videos now, and I'm not making a penny. That makes me mad. I know that YouTube, this is a free platform and they deserve some money, but it upsets me.
Yeah, there's ads on my videos, and I'm not even close to being able to monetize.
Well, I only watch them if you're getting the money from me, I watch them. But if you're not, I just skip right on through those ads. That makes me so mad. I know me and Derek were talking about that, and it made him mad as well because then people assume you are, and then maybe they're not watching as much as they were because first of all they have to watch an ad before they can come into your video. But
yep.
I have we have the YouTube premium, so mine skips all those anyway.
Right, you skip them, but your premium gives the people who are making money a set standard, so at least they're still getting the money from you.
Right. Yeah, I had to do that. And then another tip that I've given too for the watch hours is a lot of y'all, if it's a talking video where you're sitting down and giving an update, I'll watch it in double speed, which still gives you all the first minutes, but I have more time to watch more videos, which I like because then I get to interact with more of y'all.
Right. I do that too, just because there's so many that I'm trying to help support that I do that too.
Did you know that if you watch YouTube videos on like an Xbox or something, if you hold down the fast forward button, a little corgi appears and runs across the bottom of the screen?
No.
I found that out randomly.
Here's random information brought to you by Carolyn.
You never know what you're going to get.
Gamer girl nerd facts.
Boy, isn't that the words of the night? You just don't ever know what you're going to get. You just don't ever know.
That's why
they you here with something you didn't know. So
at the end of me and Hope's live last time, my phone died and I went sideways and she was still on the screen. I've watched that back a couple of times and I thought,
yep,
you just don't know what you're gonna get. Just don't ever know.
Like, what do I do?
What do I do? Yeah, her husband would have to help her get off. She's like, what do I do now? I gave her a hard time just being funny about it. Why didn't you stay up there? Keep my people on the screen. Why did you leave? Oh gosh, that's just the way my life. I'm moving through life too fast. That's my problem. Let's see.
Yeah, it's going to be raining all weekend. LB, are you prepared for the hurricane? I think we're just going to get a lot of rain, if that.
I hope that's the trick of it. Another question: was it difficult to make the transition to keto? How difficult was it for you two to make it from the sad standard American diet to keto?
So when I start talking about clean keto, when I started keto, I started clean keto. I didn't have any snacks. I didn't have anything other than meats and vegetables. For the most part, was all that I had. I did have some like sugar-free drinks because I like to drink stuff, and it was very challenging the first week for sure. It got a little bit easier. I would suggest for anybody starting keto to give it a good 3 or 4 weeks without doing all of the fun keto stuff that you hear about, which is what makes it sustainable for me. But it wasn't an easy transition. I'm not going to lie. But I think the more strict you are at first, the better. Make sure you have all your electrolytes. Make sure that you're drinking water. Things of that nature, because you'll hear about the keto flu when you're first starting, and that's what throws most people off of wanting to continue. And a lot of that is electrolytes. So go to Michelle's last video, get the link for the LMNT free samples. Try those out. I've heard they're great. I have a sample, but I haven't tried them yet.
Oh, did you get that pack for the free just for the $5 shipping? I misunderstood you. I thought you bought one. So yeah, you could only do one per household. But
yeah, I got it from the Keto Twins because they had released about a month ago that they had that link. They've been talking about it forever, but I use the Perfect Keto electrolytes is what I use.
Right. Well, I had just been taking over the counter like magnesium, potassium, and then eating some foods that had that in it. Sodium. I hadn't been really like a powder or a drink or a mix, but I swear by this. Like I said, I think I'm on the 3rd day now. It just makes a huge difference in the way you feel and the way you act. I have so much more energy without having to have the caffeine. I just could not, for the life of me, figure out why I was so lethargic. I just couldn't. A couple of my days of work, I just had to push off to a different day because I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't work anymore.
Yeah, it's amazing when you're on keto, especially you lose so much of that water retention in your body that you're flushing out all your electrolytes.
Flushing out what you might have had. Exactly. Yeah. So who asked that? Water Journey. So just be careful of that. Electrolytes are very important.
Yes. So was the transition hard? Yes, it's easier now 18 months in than it was 18 months ago, for sure. I messed up a bunch in the first couple of months.
Yeah.
I lost like 20 pounds in the first 3 weeks and then like 10 over the next 4 months because I would, eat a pizza as a treat or eat a hamburger and fries. French fries are I love French fries. They're my favorite. They're my most often cheat meal probably. So yeah, it wasn't as easy, but once I got into it, every day I wake up and I'm like, yeah, we're going to do keto today. We don't need any special foods. And now when I want a treat, it's a treat of a keto food, like a Quest pizza or an Enlightened ice cream or things like that. So it definitely gets easier.
I agree with that. And I mean, it was hard at the beginning. I had many beginnings, but it can be done. Your why needs to be very large. Mm-hmm. It just has to, your why needs to be something really concrete that you've thought about for a long time that's really gotten you down, and stay at it. Journey with my, let's see, how far are you? I think last time I looked, I was at 1,400. So I'm quite a ways still off. But like I said, every month I just lose a month's worth of views.
So now we all need to go binge watch Michelle's video.
That's right. Please.
I didn't realize that, Michelle, honestly. I just assumed that you had the watch hours since you'd been about that.
Okay.
I can definitely put in some hours on a tablet. That's what I would do. I would literally just pull up Derek's channel and just like play and then put the tablet.
Hit play.
No sense, Derek. I wasn't.
And I've even made it easy. There's a playlist with all of the videos where you don't have to go to each one. They're all there on one.
I like playlists.
Question: who is joining in the Steps Challenge? Derek wants to know.
Ooh, not I, Derek. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Derek. I'm not doing it either. That was kind of hard for me to, like I said, to keep up with because I only have my phone. I don't have if I had some kind of tracker, it would make it a whole lot easier for me. Wes from Highfalutin said you need to have about 4 ads on your videos to change the metrics. Well, that's if you're monetized. I'm not monetized. They're just putting one at the beginning of the video because they can.
I love Wes, though. I've been thinking about buying his new book he put out.
Right.
I love the way isn't Wes the one who pits the two together, like two together?
The battles, the keto food. Yeah,
the battles, that's it.
The bread. What's the best keto pizza dough? What's the best? And it's really cool.
Have you tried the keto French fries, Misty?
I have not. No, everybody told me when Heavenly Fan came out with them, they were all over the keto community.
I haven't tried it either. It looks like a lot of steps. I'm going to be honest. It looks like a lot of steps to come up with a fry. It looks like a lot of steps.
Yeah, everybody already knows your Misty's lazy when it comes to cooking.
I mean, if I had somebody else besides me to do it, but whatever I make, I eat it all. So I can't make like a sheet of brownies and keto brownies because I'm going to eat them all. Everybody's like, put them in the freezer. My overeating don't care that it's frozen. I'm just going to get it and start eating it out of the freezer.
I'm lucky I don't have that problem. I could make a whole tray. Like I made some high key blueberry muffins, which are amazing, and I just had one a day. Whereas, I mean, I wanted 5. That's not as hard for me. But yeah, to your point, I don't want to make Carolyn's cooking videos. I'm like, that looks amazing. I don't have half of those items that she's used. I'm like, the other day, I'm like, Carolyn, that mousse looks so good. You think you could blender?
Can you?
No, I haven't tried it yet. But
can you 2-day mail me some?
Right.
Oh, that's funny.
I would do more cooking videos for you guys, but my husband is a heathen. He it just can't happen unless I'm there by myself, which is not very often. So it's like, you just don't even know how many things I have to edit out from when I'm doing it at the house because he's always yelling back at me, "Are you talking to me?" No, and I even told you before I started filming that I am not talking to you, so quit yelling at me.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, Lexi said she is because that's the only time she walks is when she's in your step challenge. What a journey. Derek's Journey has a video out on his channel about the September steps challenge. Can she still join? We're still in August, right? You can still let him know that you're joining and it hasn't started yet. I appreciate. I'll just play your channel on repeat, even when sleeping. I appreciate it. I mean, not that was my only concern, but it just makes me mad that I've been doing it 2 years and that now that they're taking hours away from me. I'm good enough to put the ad on, but I'm not good enough to monetize. That makes me mad. They also, too, when you guys, I don't think either one of you vlog outside of your houses, but when I first started doing it, I would go inside the coffee houses and do my lives inside the coffee houses. So they have their own music on Spotify or what have you. But when I first started doing it, YouTube would not fault you for being in public vlogging because you're not the one playing the music. But now they do. And they have hit me with copyright strikes all the way back to my very first video. I mean, there is so many on there now, I don't even know. I just quit looking at them. I thought, Lord, they went all the way back 2 years ago, and every one of them.
The only one I have is one video where I played Imagine by John Lennon on the ukulele. That one got not a strike. It wasn't the one that can like get you banned or whatever. It was just
right.
Like
mine aren't strikes. Just if monetization will go to somebody else if we're monetized, right? So, they hit me hard on my cousin's stuff though, and I'm like, whatever. They're like, you don't have.
Oh yeah, he sounds good though.
I mean, it's his album. What do you mean I don't have the right to play his? It's his album, so he said I could use the music. Then what do you want me to do?
You could fight that. I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm sure you could prove that.
I'm sure I could, but
you want to. That's why I'm like, I don't even want to work. It's one video. I don't care. It's out of sync way.
If the money goes to him, I don't care. That's my cousin. But I was just trying to get him some traction because he just kind of went stale here on YouTube. So, are there any people here on YouTube? I know you follow a lot of people, but a keto personality that you followed from the beginning that you still follow that you think everybody really should know about?
To be honest, one of the very first keto channels that I watched was Keto Connect and Christy Davis, and I still watch them both. And they both have one like 101, like Keto 101, like here's how you eat, here's foods that are acceptable, here's zero carb foods. They do what I eat in a day videos, they do haul videos. Like if you want to know where to start keto, I think those were the two channels that I really started with and still continue to watch.
Okay.
Yeah. And I've followed Low Carb Love from probably the beginning too, just because everything she makes looks really delicious.
It does.
I'm gonna look her up right now.
She gets all up and personal in the camera with her food too. She's like, "Watch this."
Yeah, she's like, "Look at this food. Do you want to eat it?"
I cannot do Instagram while I'm fasting because hers is the first one that comes up.
Yeah, she's like every time.
She takes a big bite of something.
Yeah.
I am now subscribed to her. I've never heard of her before. I've never seen her.
She's got a lot of really good recipes.
Low Carb Love, you've never? They're on TikTok. Misty, her and her husband are hilarious. So follow them on TikTok too. It's the same name.
I can't get into TikTok.
Why not?
Well, the good news is that she also posts those. She cross posts those onto Instagram.
Yeah, she does. So she's on Reels. She's on Instagram Reels too. So, okay, who have you seen use the create button before? Do y'all realize there's a create button underneath your video?
Like
no. It's like a TikTok duo. Yeah. Like you're duetting someone, you can use the sound off of another video and react to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like TikTok on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yes. They have tried so hard to push this, on YouTube, and everybody I ask about it, they're like, what do you mean there is a create button down there at the bottom of every video, and if you do that, it gives you the sound, then it gives you the opportunity to video yourself using that sound.
Yeah, and when you're uploading your video, you have the option to allow people to sample your video. You can turn that on and off.
Off, right. She's like, what? I know.
I think that it's automatically checked if you don't uncheck it.
Yes, it's automatically turned on. You have to turn it off. So
I mean,
people can't do that.
Share my stuff. That's fine. If
react to me eating something, I don't care.
Do you know how?
Angel reacted to me. Angel from Helpful Choices. That was so fun. Getting to hear her laugh like out loud at one of my stupid jokes. It was great. I loved it.
So she used the create button. I didn't see that.
So I think she just incorporated our videos into hers. But
so she screen recorded you and put it on her video. I got you.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So no, I had no idea. Again, I don't even do thumbnails. I don't understand the analytics. I am here. I go, boop, howdy everybody, and just talk for 10 or 15 minutes, and then I go boop and turn it off, edit it, upload it, and then there we go.
I have started saving my bloopers just because I laugh. Not only that, sometimes I will definitely go back because your bloopers are really funny, and I pep talk myself like that. Listen, Michelle, get your stuff together. Let's do this. Quit or whatever. I do that every day to myself. So I was like, I was really glad to see someone else does that too. It's not just me.
I'm here by myself and still give my pep talk. All right, Misty, you're about to talk to your people. Are you ready? Are you excited? Do you know how much you weigh? Do you know how much you lost? No, go look it up. Oh, dang it. Okay.
Look it up. Write it down. I love it.
So I laugh so much editing it. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to have to start including things at the end because I get so tickled at it. I'm like, surely other people can relate and have been there. And I love seeing when people put those little parts in at the end of their videos. A lot of people do it now, and I really enjoy it.
Yeah, I almost left some in on my video that went up today because the amount of times that I had to say I'm pregnant without giggling hysterically after I kept giggling, and then at one point I'm just like, I was about to say it and I started giggling, and I'm like, you didn't even say it, why are you giggling? It took me a lot to do that.
Alan says that Wes just put out a cookbook. Misty, have you seen his cookbook?
That's what I was saying. I was thinking about buying a cookbook. Yeah.
The only way you won't get flagged is if you talk every 9 seconds or have a sound every 9 seconds to break the sound. Hey, Derek, they got me either way because I put my music over top of another music and they got me either way.
They'll find it.
I did not know that. I'm learning so much about YouTube tonight. I'm having a good time.
Do know how to fade it out now using the Cinemaster app that I'm edit with. I did find out how to take the background noise to a minimum. But
I got there's a video recently that I was uploading that had a song on it that I used from Epidemic Sound, which is where you pay and you get the royalty free stuff. When I went to upload it, it was like, oh, there's a claim on the song. I'm like, how? I paid for this.
Did you put that it was Epidemic Music on your description?
Yeah, I put,
and they still claimed it.
Yeah, I put a link to the site. I put a link to each and every song, like who the artist is, who the song is, like everything. And it came back with a strike. And I'm like, that is ridiculous. So I just went and changed the whole music to it and I put it back up. And then the next morning they were like, oh, the claim is gone now. And I'm like, I already changed the music.
Never mind. I fixed it myself. Good job.
You're not going to get me.
Does either one of you follow Goody Beats?
Oh, yeah. He's in Texas. He actually lives in the Austin area. So, yeah, I follow him.
I call him Mr. Muscles.
He is Mr. Muscles for
That's
sure.
Mr. Muscles. What is this coffee drink right here is because of his girlfriend wife. It's her fault that I'm addicted to the Starbucks.
Yeah, I follow her on Instagram, but yeah, I like Logan. He's a lot of energy.
He is.
But I like him. I think he's funny, and I like to see him in and around the Austin area because I went to school at the University of Texas in Austin, and sometimes he'll go to locations that are familiar to me, so that's pretty cool.
Either one of you follow Ruled Me?
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
That's good. That's a good recipe. That's a good one, What a Journey.
I love watching the recipe and cooking videos. I tell Carolyn all the time, cooking with Carolyn is my favorite. I'm never going to make those recipes, like half of them. But
Do either one of you watch The Ketogenic Woman?
Nope.
No. Why have I never heard any of these people?
She has wonderful, wonderful recipes too, and she giggles at herself when she does something stupid, and she speeds up the video so she's giggling and talking about what the stupid thing she just done. It's just too funny.
What was the name again?
The Ketogenic Woman. She's a Canadian.
I'm just getting new people to follow.
Okay, let's see. I don't really know how all that works. Kind of don't want to use it, but I think you can put it somewhere in the copyright claim that you have that. Yeah. Wada says, I feel like YouTube only considers their music copyright-free content. Well, yes and no. Depending on, I had to remind them that a song I did use was their music. So, don't give it to me and then strike me for using your music. That's one of the reasons why I went with Cinemaster, though, because everything on that app is approved by YouTube. So I don't have to, if I use their music, I don't have to worry about it. But the problem is I like good music, and they don't have good music on their stuff to use. So like I don't have good songs. Where are the good songs? And how do these bigger channels use the good music off of YouTube? Because they're making YouTube money and they're allowed to use that music now? Or does anybody know the answer to that? I thought that if you paid for the version that where you could use their music, and I was told that's not true. Like if both of you have got the premium and you're not allowed to use their music without copyright claims, are you?
No.
No.
So the people that are using like regular music in their videos, like fitness channels and stuff like that, are using regular people. A lot of the time they'll either take the hit because they're just trying to grow their channel, or they'll actually ask permission from the company, the record company that put it out, and they'll get permission to use the song because they're big enough to do that.
Well, I've seen that they've even they've showed you, of course, they've tagged the creator and where that song is on YouTube. But how does I don't understand why does he get to do that and little old me doesn't get to do that. So I'm just trying to figure out, how does that happen? It's just because they are making them so much money that it's not a problem.
I'm sure.
If it benefits YouTube for them to be able to do it, I would think YouTube, they're a business at the end of the day, So
right. That's kind of what I was thinking. But
yeah, I honestly have zero ideas. I've only added music into very few of my videos, so I don't know. Well, I was excited though. I put video and sped it up. I was like,
who am I? Who am I even?
Yeah, the first time Misty included some jump cuts and close-ups, I was like, Misty!
Go girl!
I saw that.
I don't know what I'm doing.
But it's good. It's quality.
Thanks. Appreciate it, Brett. I do try. It's just not very good yet. I'm learning. I just don't have a lot of time to learn because I work so much, and then when I'm not working, I'm filming and editing my rough edits, and I'm not very good at it, so it takes a long time.
And editing takes a long time.
One of the first month that I was on YouTube, I ended up doing an intro, and I spelled my own stupid name wrong. Did anybody tell me? No. They're all. It was even simpler then too. My name was just Keto Michelle then, but I spelled Michelle wrong, and I was like, "Look at you spelling your own name wrong." And they're like, "Just take it down and redo it." And I'm like, "I don't know how to do that. I'm using a cell phone. I don't know how to take it down and redo it."
When I first started, I edited on my cell phone too.
I do. I don't even have a computer, so everything I do is on the stupid phone. That's why I need these stupid readers, because it's so small. I can't see what I'm doing.
I'm impressed with you doing all that on your phone.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing. Just a cell phone.
I know, but you do. It's great. You do the walking videos where you take us on where you're walking. And
I love to go walking.
What you eat. You do your food edits. All on a phone is impressive.
I try. I've gotten really lazy at all of that too, though. It's like halfway through the meal, it's like, dang it, I didn't video that again. Whoops, I forgot. And then the husband gets really annoyed with me at dinner. He's like, "Is yours ready?" I'm like, "Yeah." So I'll be in there in a minute. Just eat yours. Don't worry about what I'm doing.
Do it for the gram.
That's right. He's like, "Did it happen if you didn't take a video of it?" And I said, "Well, they won't know I did it if I don't take a video of it. I won't remember I did it if I don't take a video of it."
That's the truth right there. I won't remember what I did yesterday if I don't video it.
Right. I've got to get really better about getting the days when I do those kinds of things to edit that day. And instead of at the end of the week, now I have 50 clips, and it's like, what order did this go in, and what day was this happening on? I don't know. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Let's see. Lily, what is so wrong? CW says ruled me is good too.
Oh, that's the one I just got.
Oh, do it for the gram. I didn't even hear what you said.
I saw a ketogenic woman come up, and I was like, "Wait, did I get that one?" And then I was like, "Stop talking out loud, Misty. You're on the live. You're not just watching.
You're just not watching."
Do y'all? Am I the only one? I talk to y'all on your videos. I mean, you never.
Oh, I'm all in it. Then I'm thinking, this video is probably a week overdue, and I'm private messaging people too. Like sometimes I'm like, for that headache, you probably could take blah, and then it's like, that was a week ago, Michelle. Thank you, but I'm good now. I'm thinking we're still in real time,
Yeah.
I'm watching it and I'm thinking, oh, okay, well, yeah, that makes sense. That was last week. I'm just trying to give you, okay, for next time, this is what you should do when you have that headache.
I did that today to Carolyn. I watched her video, I commented, and then we talk outside of YouTube, and I was like, "Oh, friend, I guess I should tell you in person. Congratulations, too." I can talk to you in real time. I forget. I get so into the comments on YouTube. I love it.
Yeah. I feel like my comments on YouTube a lot of times are just like the most random things, because it's like I'm watching the video and I'll comment throughout. So it's like I just like have this brain where it's like squirrel, because
I get these.
Y'all do it differently, because Carolyn will do it all in one comment with like space in between, and Michelle will just do 3 different comments. Like
because by the middle of that video, I've done forgot what I wanted to tell you when I heard you say something in the beginning of the video. So I'm like, okay, well, and if, like I said, I'm on this little phone, I'm trying to housekeep and talk to y'all and type at the same time. And sometimes it don't all come out right. So I get these weird back messages. Huh? What did you mean by that? It's like, yeah. Like I said, I keep forgetting that you videoed that probably a week ago and edited and put it up. You've probably done forgot what you said in that video. So you have no idea what I'm talking about when I'm like a short something about what you said. They're like, what?
I feel like, I wonder if it's better though to do separate comments, because it's giving it's more
engagement. Yeah, that's why I never mind, because I just saw Lexi apologize. Don't apologize for the multiple comments. I actually really like it, and I comment back on every one of your comments too. Which
I know, Misty, they regret that decision with me.
Well, with me, if I left your video early, you know about it, because I stopped commenting right there where I left you at. So, and sometimes I forget I'm on a Wi-Fi or whatever, and I'll walk out of the house and get my stuff ready, and I'll leave, and I'll be like, well, I didn't finish watching that video. So
you can come back, Michelle, and Michelle will be like, I'm back.
I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. I did come back to watch her whole video. Well, I know that it makes me so mad sometimes, because when you look at those analytics, it's like 1.42 minutes. It took me 3 hours to edit that 5-minute video. Thank you very much for your 1 minute and 42-second watch.
Yeah.
That's what.
So bad.
Yeah, people who don't create content don't understand how much. Like, my tag videos are some of my favorite. They also take me forever long to edit.
It's hard to do those in one take. I mean, it's just hard to do those.
Well, I do it in one take, to be honest. But then I go back and I
take stuff out.
Video out where I say the question and then input something on top of that, and it's all moving all that together, and then cutting out the parts where I'm ridiculous and putting those at the end. But it's really all just one long take. it'll take 25 minutes of video, and then I just edit it down to 15 or 20 minutes. So
I do the same thing that a lot of Journey just said, where I need to comment or binge watch and then forget to comment. I do that a lot too, though.
I think, Carolyn, that's because you and I both watch on our TVs too.
Yeah. Yeah. And a lot of times, like, I just get enthralled sometimes too, watching the video that I'm watching. And then it goes to the next video. And I'm like, dang it, I didn't comment on that. It's gone.
Well, when I'm trying to watch someone and give them hours, I will start it on my customer's TV. I'll start whomever's video. And then I even had one customer, she was like, are you trying to tell me something? Because, like, every time I come back into the house, you have some kind of keto stuff on the TV going, playing about some keto diet. Are you trying to tell me something without telling me something? I know those are just my friends. I'm just trying to give them more watch hours. Your TV's not my account, so that means another watch.
Yep, absolutely. Well, and I'll do that sometimes. Like right now, I mean, I'll watch a video on my TV, and since I know I'm going to comment, I'll go ahead and pull it up on my phone and let it watch it on my phone. As I'm watching it on my TV, but it's playing on my phone, and I'm commenting from my phone. So you get a double watch, plus I'll get the comment. I try to like my own comment and like your comment and heart the comments, because I do understand all that's supposed to be helpful. I don't know if it is, but I mean, I'm already doubled the goal that I set for the year in subscribers, so it's got to be doing something.
It's got to be working.
It is an interesting thing, though, because like today I was telling my group that I have to go right now and be done. And they're like, but can you just stay for 15 more minutes? No, I can't. I have a live stream. And then it's like all the question. What's a live stream?
What's a live stream?
You have a YouTube channel? And it's like, oh, no.
No, now you open up another can of worms.
Yeah, and my poor mama, I talk about y'all like she knows you too. And a lot of you she does follow, because I talk about y'all so dang much. But because I'll be like, oh, and Carolyn said this the other day. She's like, you talked to her? I'm like, no, in her video, Mom. She said, did you not watch her video? Dang it. You know, it's like, you know, different things like that. Oh, I'm doing a live stream with Michelle. She's like, do I know Michelle? I'm like, I don't know, but here's her channel. Go check it out.
I don't know, but here's the channel.
I talk about y'all like, because I do
like
know
we're real life friends. We are real life friends.
That's the thing. We're real life friends, and I've never met you. And for those of you who know me, I believe in stranger danger. So this is still a new phenomenon for me.
Stranger danger.
It's a new thing for me to enjoy meeting people that I don't know in person, and I love it. I think y'all are awesome. I love this community. That's been the best part. That's been the best part.
Right. Finding. Well, just so you both know, I appreciate sass, and we all three got some sass. I can appreciate the sass.
Well, like Nikki and I say, I know she's already asleep, but we do what we want.
That's right. And we do it even more when you tell us not to. So just tell us not to.
I mean, I'm not gonna say, but
yeah, I know you. You're gonna do it. Die trying.
Yeah, tell me I can't. I'd like.
That's right. I'm gonna do it or die trying. Let's see. She wanna just try to like and comment on all comments. It's a bit late because the notification comes in while at work, so I need to remember to check out after.
And I miss comments all the time. I go back at least once or twice a week and go back to any video I posted that week, and I'll still see 5-10 comments. That my channel will have more comments than it has views, which I think is great. I love that. I really do, because that means we're engaging with each other. And I have so many people who aren't content creators who follow me, which I'm sure you all do. And I think that's amazing that they're always there. They're always supportive. I think that's super fun.
42% of the watch time I get aren't even people who are subscribed to me. Why can't they press the button, Misty? Do they not know where it is? I love the way you say, follow if you know how, subscribe if you know how.
That is from my cousin Sherry, and I put her in a video because like 3 years ago on my other channel, because I have another channel which I do all family related stuff, and I was trying to get her subscribed, and she's like, I don't know how. And I'm like, well, then I'm going to make fun of you in my videos a little bit, because that's, if I love you, I'm probably going to pick on you and make a little bit of fun of you. And so I told her, I was like, well, I'm just going to tell everybody to subscribe if you know how. And then
if you know how. I love that.
I'm not as sassy when I say it. I just say subscribe if you know how.
But now it's going to be even funnier because some of the insiders are going to know why you're saying it now. That's so funny, the reason you're saying that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But see, you've put something at the end of your video to make sure somebody's going to stay at the end of your video, and that's what YouTube suggests you to do, so people will stay in your video the entire time. Another really good example of putting stuff at the end is Cass over at Clutterbugs. I don't know if y'all have followed her or not. She did keto for a long time. But she had stomach surgery, and anyway, but she tells these stories at the end, very, very good life stories at the end of her video. And some of the stuff I don't even want to watch her do what she's doing, but I want to listen to the story at the end because it's really good. So there she's got me in there. So they suggest doing that at all of them.
My greeting helps too. A lot of people really like my greeting, so that gets them into my video, and then they'll stay for a little while. But I have looked at the analytics. I just don't understand all of it. But I have noticed I actually have a lot more viewers at the beginning and end of my videos. Right.
So that's good. Which means if you keep them in the video longer. The longer they're in there, the more YouTube suggests your content out. So that's always good to have them. Let's see. I didn't follow up. I'm not sure what we're supposed to tell you about. I'm sorry, I'm late with that comment. If you can be more specific, we'll try to help you.
I'm sure she was agreeing with something we said.
I'm the world's worst about commenting, and I'm super shy.
Don't be shy. That's the best part. They don't know you.
You don't even know if that's your real name. So
that's true. You could be a fake person. That's not even. Lily, do you have a channel? I don't know, Lily. Lily, do you have a channel?
She's been out of it for a while, but she does have a channel. I don't know. She hasn't uploaded anything anytime recent, I don't believe. But she was one.
Up too. That's why I was asking, because I'll subscribe to anybody I'm not subscribed to. Everybody else so far I've recognized except for her. So I like to support. That's been the best for me. I like people. When I say sit back, relax, and enjoy, I mean that 110%. That's absolutely why I want you to come to my channel, because I just want you. It is so much going on. I'm a little bit ridiculous, and I'm totally aware of that, and I'm okay with it. And I want you to enjoy it as much as I do, because I make myself laugh. You might as well watch and laugh along. And if you can do that in any video, I feel like I'm a winner. So,
well said. My updates are at the end and the stats at the beginning, with an expert focus in the middle. So those who want to listen to me chat have to watch all. Most people are more interested in the experts. Well, when I first started, I really wanted it to be just a documentation of my journey for myself. I didn't really even expect to want to be monetized or have people that were following me or to follow other people or to get first thing in the morning, if I need to listen to something positive, then, Mitch and Carolyn comes up to mind because of her reading the quotes and her even kill in the morning. Jessica Love also does poems and things. Have you? There goes Misty writing another one down. Jessica Love Dragonfly is her name, and she does poems and short stories and that kind of thing. She also has one of those voices that's really it's really smooth and soothing. So
yeah, I like that. And I like the channels. One for me is if I feel like I just need instant motivation, I go to any Daniela Joy video and just hit play, and you're just instantly inspired to be better.
Right. Do either one of you follow Shea Butter?
No, but I've seen her recently in the comments on Daniela's channel, and I think Sarah's channel. But no, I don't think I subscribed to her. No, she's not. No, she's not. I thought she was doing Sarah's weight loss challenge, but she's not, I don't think. But she's really motivating. In the chat, maybe. I think I had trouble finding her channel because I can't even find it right now when I'm searching.
It's SHAYBUTTER, Shea Butter. But she's really motivating. She does a lot of fitness stuff, going with the plan everybody's trying to, figure out and go with that plan. I can't remember the lady's name now, but I started watching her because she was doing a challenge everybody was doing, but she actually finished the challenge where the rest of the people stopped somewhere in between. So, hey, brother.
Day challenge? I know a lot of people were doing that 67-day challenge, or the no. What was it?
This was the
75.
75 hard. No, she went to Jess something Chin. The lady's name. She's a big fitness YouTuber.
I'm new to fitness. I don't know.
I know. I can't think of her name. I didn't know I've watched all the people doing the lady stuff, but I've not actually ever watched the lady do it.
Was it Chloe Ting?
Chloe Ting, that's it. I started watching her. She was doing the Chloe Ting challenge, and then that's my brother, Hazard Area.
Hey, welcome.
Hey, Bubba.
Yeah,
30 days, Jason.
I considered doing some of the Chloe Ting exercises, and I actually had that as a video that I was going to do soon, and now I'm not.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No. Well, that'll be something you can try post.
Yeah, which I'm actually really excited because I was talking to Val from Home Health. I'm going to say it wrong. Home Health Hub Workout, something like that.
Home Workout Health Hub.
That's a teaser. Home Workout Health Hub.
There you go. I always get tripped up on that. But yeah, I was talking to her, and she's like, you know what? I'm going to put out some pregnancy workout videos because she used to actually work with doing fitness routines for pregnant women. And I'm like, yes, please do.
Yes.
We'll do this.
I think that's great. I saw her post that she was going to start doing some for you. We're in a Discord. You
could also look into some Tai Chi, Carolyn.
Yeah.
It's really.
I've been trying to do morning stretch workouts, and now I'm just kind of making sure that they're okay for pregnancy because some of the stretches are still a little too much.
Oh, yes. Yeah. No bending at the waist and all that craziness. No pretzels for you, Carolyn. No pretzel.
No pretzels.
That's a yoga move. Don't pretzel.
I know zero about that.
I yoga daily, but I've never done the pretzel. I'm not that limber.
I've just never thought about having kids, so I never had to worry about it.
I thought you was talking about the yoga.
No,
I had baby number 1, and he was the best baby ever. Then I had to beg my husband for the second one because I'm like, surely I'm going to have a girl. I need a girl, and I got a boy. I need a girl. So I finally talked him into the second one. Here we go, another little boy. Just one more. He's like, absolutely not. 2 is more than what I wanted. So consider yourself lucky.
My mama, I don't know if she's still here, but my mama did the same thing kind of. She wanted a girl. She wanted a girl or a boy. It didn't matter, but she wanted it to have my dad's eyes and to look like her. I look exactly like my dad and have her eyes. So she's like, we're going to try again. And I was a good kid. When I say that on my channel, I'm not lying. I was a good kid. And then they had my brother.
Listen, God does that for a reason so that you want another one.
And she got what she wanted. She got the one that looked like her.
The little terror.
My dad's eyes, because she loved my dad's eyes. I mean, they're divorced now, but at the time, and he was a hot mess. I love my brother, but we are polar opposites. He's a morning person. He couldn't finish school. I helped him be homeschooled. Like, we're polar opposites, and I love him to death. He's the best.
Yeah, I can't wait to find out what I'm having. And I've told Misty this twins run in my family, so that's even an option for me. So,
I was like, I have a very strong feeling, Carolyn, about what you're having. And then I told my mama, and she agreed. And then I was like, wait, do you have twins in your family? Maybe we could get one of both.
My mom is a twin.
Oh, she is? I didn't know that.
Yeah, my mom's a twin.
How did I know that? Wow.
I don't know. My mom's a twin. One of my grandpas was a twin. But yeah, there's more twins in my family, but it's a thing.
Well, they sent me for an ultrasound with my first one, and the doctor, we were standing in line at the hospital to get the ultrasound done, and I just happened to read the orders from the doctor, and it said to rule out twins at the bottom of it. And I thought, wait a minute, I need a seat. Somebody get me a seat. Nobody said anything about twins. He was just
Well,
a big baby. He was
that
just an 11-pounder.
Oh yeah, no, I was a tiny baby. That was the only time I was tiny my whole life. I was born 6 pounds 7 ounces. I was a tiny little thing. But twins in my family, and I've always joked that's why I never wanted to have babies, because I would be the one with twins.
You would have the two. You would have the 2 for 1, huh?
Absolutely.
I was 2 pounds and 7 ounces. I was preemie, 2 months preemie. Back in 1974, that was like unheard of back then for a baby to survive at 2.7 pounds.
Wow, that's impressive, Michelle.
I had a will to live even way back then.
Yeah, that's amazing. I love that.
The thing that's weird though is I was a fairly big baby, but I was a very skinny kid. So I was 9 pounds 7 ounces when I was born, and then I was skinny when I was a kid, and then once I started getting towards my teens, I started picking up some weight. So.
Yeah,
I've never been skinny.
I don't ever remember me being skinny either, Misty. So I hear you.
Yeah.
They said the first minute is the most important on our videos. Well, Alan puts in some secret things in his videos too to look for. He asks you a question at the end. I've started a couple of things like that too, just so hopefully maybe somebody will stay to like I'm trying to figure out if y'all are staying to the end or not. You know, are you gonna do what I say at the end of the video or not?
I did not know if I actually did a goat emoji. I hope I did it right. I was
you did. I was like, the only goat emoji. Somebody was like, listen, I spent 20 minutes looking for a damn baby goat. No, there's no baby animals down there. Just put in a.
She's like, put any baby animals. I'm like, I don't see any at all. I don't see this goat. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna try to. At least she knows I tried.
It's just an ugly Billy goat. Somebody else said, gosh, Adventures with Deanna. She put on there. She put on there goat emoji. She wrote it out. Goat emoji. I'm not on my cell phone.
I love it. Deanna makes me laugh. She did a live stream this week. She's doing the ABCs of weight loss, and she did this last one with the letter C, and she did it as a live stream. I thought that was really pretty cool. I hope she continues to do it because it was a good conversation about weight loss and from different perspectives of the people who was there. I know I was there. Risa was there. A few of us were there, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, she's fun.
That's cool. Bye, Jason. And then Lexi's.
We need a Lexi video. I haven't given
you
a long time, Lexi. We need a Lexi video.
I've even went back and watched some of the older ones because Lexi, you're so funny. You are so funny. I think she's funny without even trying to be funny. That's what's so funny about it. We want to shake you out of your funk, Lexi. Come on out. Come back to us.
We need a like a clothing haul video. I know you said on somewhere I saw you that you were at the store getting some workout clothes.
There you go.
I like a haul video. Love you, Lexi.
Love you,
Lexi. I'm gonna get to meet Hope too in October from Mission Keto.
I saw that on your live stream.
She's gonna take me to not Sam's Club. What's the other one? Costco. Yeah. What needs to be the title of my video? Costco Virgin in for keto treats.
That's. I mean, I'd watch it either way, but
yeah, I need a good time. We're gonna put Andy to work.
If you need a clickbait title, ask Carolyn. Evidently, she's pretty good at it.
We need you. Yes, Carolyn. We need.
I told my brother for today's video, I was like, it's kind of clickbait, but if you think about it, it's actually true though. So it's not really clickbait.
Well, I have to say that I clicked quicker than I probably would have because I usually put you in watch later. And I'm like, wait a minute, she's gonna be on my live and now she's even quitting keto. What is going on? What is going on in the world? Then I was all excited for you, and I was like, that was wrong.
I was like, I told Misty this. I was like, I feel like I need to tell it. I know a lot of people wait to do like a reveal type of thing, but it's difficult when you're doing a weight loss journey and you find out you're pregnant because it's like, I'm not going to be losing weight every week now. Like, don't expect that from me.
Right,
Things are changing, so it's like I can't just change it and then be like, "Why'd you do that?" And I'm like,
She's like, I don't think I can finish the Sarah challenge, Misty. And I was like, oh yeah, you're probably not going to lose any more weight.
No, I feel really bad. I'm like, I'm doing this weight loss challenge, and it's like my weight is just stopped. It's like I'm not going anywhere.
But now it makes sense, at least, right? Because
Yeah.
I know I was thinking, wow, she's doing all the right things. She was, there was once or twice she was like, I'm a little nauseated this morning. I don't know why. Maybe it was something I ate. Nope, it was the baby.
Yeah, right.
Now I know.
Right.
All the questions are answered now. But
So
it's
when
okay.
does that make you, what month does that make you do, Carolyn? Estimated. I know you haven't went to the doctor yet.
From what I think, it's going to be probably either April or May. I think. So
My oldest is expecting in March. I'm gonna be a granny, you guys.
Nice.
So excited.
Nice.
my mom and dad are really excited about being grandparents too.
I imagine she's excited.
Yeah. I call my mom by her grandma name when we're together because she doesn't answer to mom anymore now that she has
She's used to the little grandbabies call out her name. She's
I'll
like,
be like,
forget
Mom.
what Misty has to.
Yeah. I'll be like, Mom, me, Mom. She'll turn around and be like, Dang.
You should be me first. Me first.
Me first. I'm the baby girl.
That's right. Hello. We'll be making plans with my son, and so there's 2 bonus grands involved from a previous marriage, and he'll say, "Well, we don't have the girls this weekend. You're my son. I still want to see you, even though the babies aren't going to be there. Like, I still want to see you.
Yeah.
The girls aren't going to be here. You're my son. I still want to see you." So funny. I missed something. Oh, she's talking to you, Carolyn. Probably not, Carolyn. Whatever you said. Congratulations, you do not look old enough.
Well, thank you.
Shy Sarai, hello. How are you? Are you?
I need to follow you. I keep seeing your name too, and then I keep losing it. I'm still just talking out loud. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Oops, I took it off. She has a neat perspective. Shy Sarai does.
I think I've seen you on Daniela's.
I bet you have. I bet you have seen her on Daniela's.
Ah, found you. Yeah, I like all the people. Keto, not keto, doesn't matter to me. I like people trying to do the best thing for them. And I'm immediately like, oh, I could totally adapt that. That's easy to adapt.
That's easy to do. Mm-hmm.
But more often they'll say mental things. It's such a mental game.
It is such a mental game. It is a mental game.
You have to be ready for. Like, I've lost weight before, and I've talked about this on my channel. I've lost almost 100 pounds before doing vegetarian, vegan, raw vegan, 30-day juice fasts. Like, I felt horrible. So I gained all the way back, and I didn't care. So keto has been working for me, but I like following anybody because I always say for a lot of people, there's not a hole in your stomach. There's a hole in your brain that you need to fill. It's not your stomach that needs filled all the time. You need to fill what's ever in your brain. And it's still some days a struggle. Every day I wake up and I'm like, we're going to do keto today, Misty. You're going to exercise. You're going to do all the right things. You're going to feel great. And then some days I don't. And then some days
we win it and some days we don't. That's what I was going to say. By the end of the day,
I've had so many people that I work with come down with the virus. I've had family members come down with the virus that I haven't really been talking about. Like, it's a lot. And then you're also trying to take care of yourself. It's like some days it's hard. Yeah. She said that's
a good one.
Yes.
So true, Misty. It's not about what you're eating. It's about what's eating you. I like that. It is definitely. That's what I was saying earlier, that I have a lot of, it's not empty time. My hands are occupied. My body is moving, doing a task, but it's so mundane that my mind wanders. And then, I don't know, it's sometimes I can break out of that and sometimes I can't break out of that. So the mental aspect of this is huge. It's just huge. I mean, I'm so much better than I was before keto, mental wise, but
Yeah.
it's still my mind breaking me down, not hunger, really. It's not about being hungry. It's about the things I'm thinking about. So
for a lot of people, that's what it is. It's more of a mental why we eat than a physical why we eat. Because like a lot of people, they'll gain weight and then they're like, well, whatever, I'm just gonna eat whatever I want. I'm not that person. That makes me try harder. I'm the person where, woo, I lost a pound. Let me go have some French fries.
No, me, I'm like, I had the candy bar, so I might as well have whatever else I want today and get back on it tomorrow. Then tomorrow comes and you feel like crap because you ate crap yesterday, and it's like, well, I might as well do that today because I don't feel like fighting it today. And then 3 months down the road, I'm coming back to you guys going, you know what? I just messed up again. I'm gonna have to get back on it. Get back on it. That's why I said the in September, I really wanted like a accountability, another person who needed an accountability partner, but there's many people I could text today and say, you know, I really want that candy bar. Please talk me out of it. But I don't do that in the time of need when I should do that. So I guess I have people. I just don't rely on them like I should, I guess.
I remember when I was probably in my later teens or mid-teens. I remember talking to my brother one day about how I wanted to get healthy. I wanted to lose weight because I was overweight at that point. And I was literally eating a Milky Way candy bar when I was telling him this. And he's like, well, do you want me to help you? And I said, yes, I want you to help me. He took my Milky Way and threw it out the front door.
I can so see him doing that. Okay.
I was like, I didn't mean right this moment.
I didn't mean while I was eating the Milky Way. We could have started this in a couple more bites.
He just chucked it right out the front door. It was really
I laughed so hard at y'all.
He was being the helpful older brother. I said I wanted help. I wanted to get healthy.
I mean, he wasn't wrong. That's what's so bad about it, right? You hate it when you're not even wrong.
It was like, yeah, that was justifiable.
You almost made me spit my soda all over my monitor, so that's probably treatment for a minute, just for the record. I need to not while we're talking.
I mean, my brother's always been supportive, so
you did say yeah right now. Okay.
Yeah, he did.
That would have been a stabbing moment. Listen, let me stab you. I will stab you.
Well, you know, once it was thrown out there and the initial shock wore off and we started laughing about it, it was like, okay.
Yeah, it's one of those like, oh, touche, you're right.
Got me there.
Got me there, yep.
Yeah.
Lexi wants to know, do you have any food cravings yet? Had you had any pregnancy food cravings yet?
I don't know if they're pregnancy cravings or it's just I'm hungry all the time. But no, I mean, I guess the other day for some reason I was really, really, really wanting like Starburst. I've never had a Starburst in forever. Like Starburst and Laffy Taffy. I was wanting that for some reason. And I'm like, I haven't eaten it probably 2-3 years at least, because even before, you know, going to keto and stuff, that wasn't a go-to for me. If it was there, I would eat it, but for some reason I wanted a Starburst or a Laffy Taffy.
Bye, Alan.
Bye, Alan.
He's going to do his weigh-in day, so he's going to go weigh in. Derek says, okay, I did not know this. Congrats, Carolyn. I guess I need to catch up on videos.
It was only today.
Yeah, she just released it today.
Yeah, you're not far behind.
Darn, we ruined the surprise because he'd be like, wait a minute, what's going on? She's quitting.
Yeah. Quit. Threw in the towel.
Derek, the littles in my little video, he put together a video of all of us, that Steps Challenge. They really had a big time watching themselves on screen with shooting those beans and the noises coming out. They really liked that. That was so cool.
You did a good job for that one, Derek.
You did.
And Jaden is so cute. I can't.
He is cute.
Yeah, he was the driving force when I did the Last Steps challenge. I was like, because I was on Jaden's team, and I was like, I can't let him down. Like,
You can't let Jaden down.
No,
I really pushed myself.
Bye, Cheryl. Have a good night.
Bye, Cheryl.
Bye.
Sorry.
Spoiler alert.
I'm far behind too. I have like 47 videos in my watch later files, Derek. So I hear you. I'm just behind. Hey, Jenny.
Oh, Jenny's here. Hey, Jenny.
Hey, Jenny.
Jenny, we need a video from you too. I know that y'all are very busy, but whenever you're ready, we're ready for an episode.
Isn't Derek the one editing her stuff too, though?
Probably.
Yeah, I think so.
They're going through family stuff. They're going through a lot right now. I know that's why, but I just want you to know I miss your videos too, Jenny. Yours obviously very good, but
prayers for whatever's going on. Everyone participating. We all got laser beams. Yeah, the kids were really excited when they seen those laser beams. They thought, because at the time I took them to the park to try to do that little skit with them. They were like looking at me like I'd, just shot a ghost or something. They were like, "You want me to do what?"
They don't get it yet.
What?
Just wait.
Just when you see it all put together, this will all make sense. I even made them watch Jaden's video talking about sneaker. Like, look, this is look, we have to. They still had no idea. They were like, okay, whatever. Oh, Jenny says it's been one thing after another. I hear you there. Oh, he says he has vacation videos. Derek says he still has some vacation videos. I loved all of their walks. I appreciate nature. I mean, I just really, if I want to get out and go somewhere just for me, that's where you can find me out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, they've been a lot of neat places there in Florida, actually. And I'm sorry for your loss, Derek. I know you work really hard for your family. We appreciate everything you do for the community too. I know people are excited for this challenge. But I got to give you a little bit of a hard time. I mean, that's what I do.
Just because she loves you. She would, if she's not giving you a hard time, she don't love you.
Yeah, and I mean, just to bring it back up again, did you ever read Jurassic Park, Derek? Just saying, come on, read the book. Read the book. It's a good one.
Call it out.
I don't know why y'all like me. I can't figure it out.
I'm going to be honest. I did not read my book before that challenge.
You didn't read the second one either because you quit the first one.
Yeah, I quit the first one because it was garbage. The second one I started reading, and then I don't know, I just stopped. It wasn't capturing my intrigue enough, I guess. I just my interest was not there. I was trying.
If I start a book and I can lay it down, I'm not picking it back up. I'm just not going to read the rest of it.
I'm a reader. Like right now, I'm reading 2 or 3 books all at the same time. Like I'm reading.
Oh, I can't do that.
Oh,
I can't do that because then I mix the storyline, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is the wrong storyline.
Well, I don't always I'll read like a self-help book, and right now I'm reading Why We Sleep, which I talked about earlier. I'm reading The Obesity Code by Dr. Jason Fung, and then I'll read like some just easy reader, normally some weird sci-fi or vampire, or just something that's really easy to read. It's just a way for me to relax, is to read.
Right. I love reading. If you want to read something that is tremendously laugh out loud funny, and people will come to another room to find out what is going on in your world that you're laughing so hard, it's Janet Ivanovich, and it's the Stephanie Plum series. I think there's like 30 books right now. It's a 5-foot, 100-pound chick trying to bring in bad guys. It's hilarious. Hilarious. Her first guy was tarred and feathered, and she was trying to put him in handcuffs. Okay, 5 foot. This man's like 300 pounds, 7 foot tall. It's hilarious. Janet is a really good storyteller.
Hold on, I'm trying to pull up my Kindle so that I can get that name. You're giving me so many pro tips tonight, Michelle. I'm so glad.
Janet Ivanovich. I couldn't spell that for you.
Well, I think I found it.
But there's like 30 books. So it's like counting 1 to something, 2 to something. Anyway, they're all really good. I read every one of them. So
I'm trying to get into my Kindle app, but it's not letting me.
Let me in.
Because I'm one of those people. I don't even know if people know it's Kindle Unlimited. It's like $10 a month, and you can check out like 10 books. Like I think I've read the Harry Potter series like 5 times.
Man, my oldest son learned through his disability with us. We started him on the Harry Potter books. That really started his love of reading and books. But he had to learn quicker in order to find out how to read those books. So it got him really motivated. But I love that. The story itself is good, but just because it helped him.
Yeah, there's so many books that I can get for free. So those I read on my tablet. But I'm with you, Michelle. You said something earlier about you want a hardcover.
I want a hardcover book. I do.
Yeah, I prefer. I mean, I'm okay with paperback, but I still am one of those people. Well,
a real, what I meant was like, to have something in my hands besides the Kindle.
Tangible, turn the page, be able to highlight, be able to underline, and something that Carolyn and I have talked about, I'm going to call it her background. We still collect DVDs, and nobody does that anymore.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm worse than both of you. I've got 400 VHS tapes, okay? 400.
Oh, yeah.
I can't get rid of them. It was the kids' childhood in those VHS tapes. I cannot.
Yeah, I still have VHS tapes too, so I don't feel bad.
I mean, I have a player that really plays them and everything. Like, you can still watch my VHS tapes. Not to tell my age or anything, but that's how old I am.
We're right around the same age, Michelle. I don't think you're but like a year older than me.
Oh, really?
I still have my VHS player too, so don't feel bad.
Yeah, I just turned 46, Michelle. Aren't you 46?
Yeah.
So we're right around the same age.
Somebody came in. He's saying hey to Adrian. Hey, Adrian and Nico. How are you guys? They're in the fitness world. You guys know Adrian and Nico, don't you? Yeah, I thought you did. They love our accents.
I'll be honest, y'all are still way too advanced for me, but I did watch a video a long time about the perfect push-up, and I'm still working on it, and as soon as I can do one, I'm going to go back to that video and comment on it.
I cannot do a push-up either. I can't do the sissy. I can't even do the sissy one. But I can't. My arms are not strong enough. My husband keeps wanting me to go deer hunting with him with a bow, and I cannot pull my bow back. 45 pounds is all it is. And I can pull it back, but I can't take an ethical shot with how I'm pulling it back. So I need to really get on that. And I said last year I was going to, but I hadn't done anything about it yet. So
I've been doing wall push-ups. That's why I had kind of mentioned it earlier. I've been looking into calisthenics because it gives you progressions of different ways to build up. Because it's easier if you're thinner and then you want to just build muscle. But if you're heavier and trying to lift that body, I'm not trying to lift 100 pounds. I'm trying to lift 220 something pounds. So it's a slow process, but I'm going to get there. I'm going to let y'all know.
Yeah, I mean, I've showed my skills of trying to lift myself up with that one video with my brother with the monkey bars.
I loved watching you and your brother together. Y'all have a really good repertoire between each other.
Oh yeah. We there's even stuff that doesn't, like when we're recording, that we're just like way too ridiculously goofy, I guess. But we just have so much fun when we're together. And I'm like, if I put everything in here, this video is going to be stupid long.
How weird is now? There's another analytic thing. I can put out a 7-minute video, and like I said, there'll be a minute and 42 seconds that everybody is going to watch that video. My 45-minute videos, people stay 15, 16, 17 minutes in. I can't figure out why. Like, why are you going to stay longer on a? I don't know.
I don't. Yeah.
You stay 15 minutes. Stay that long for the other ones.
I mean, can't you watch the whole 7? I mean, one was like asking me. I had a comment asking me questions about what I had just posted. It was a really quick recipe video, and I'm thinking, it's like 3 minutes. You can't wait to 2 minutes and 45 seconds for me to tell you how long to cook it. I'm not answering your question. If you can't write it down while I'm telling you, I'm not answering.
They just posted a link to the video.
yeah. It's like
Do a time comment. Do a time comment like Halk does.
Listen, how do you do that? I've asked him several times and he never, I want to know how does he do that?
I think you just put the time, like you sort of like when you do the, like I know how to do the sections in YouTube where you do the different timestamps and you put it in your own video. I think that's all he does is just picks a minute and then comments on whatever he's watching right then.
But how does he, like, I mean, I can put the minute in there, but how does he make it to where it's clickable, where you can go directly back to that minute? You know what I'm saying?
I think just the timestamp of the time.
Well, there's something like quotation marks or like sometimes when I comment my comments, I can make them bold with the asterisk mark in between, and it makes that portion of the comment bold.
Why are y'all asking me YouTube stuff? We've already discussed. I don't know what
you brought it up, so I was like thinking, but how? I want to know how.
I thought you just type in the time. Because I've seen where people have accidentally like merged something and there's a little period in there and it makes it a link. And I'm like, it flags it. It's like, oh, this is spam. I'm like, no, it's not. They just didn't put a spam.
I'm gonna have to work it out. So if y'all see some weird time stampy things and it don't work in your video, I'm just trying to figure it out. How did Hawk do that?
Now you're gonna have 20 Michelle comments be like 18.
Just trying out a new.
They're gonna think you're speaking in code.
Also, if it comes off and you can't read the comment, you're like, what is she trying to say? Because it's all kind of misspelled. You know, it's really me. I'm not a bot. It's me, and I can't spell. I can't see. I try to comment without my glasses, and I'm like, I think that's what I want to say. I think that's what I want to say.
I got this new phone several months ago, and it refuses to add keto to the dictionary. And every time I put in keto, it corrects it to me too. I'm like, no, not me too. I mean, great, you too, but no, keto, please. That's what I'm trying to tell people.
I'm trying to say keto.
Doesn't want to do it.
Oh my gosh. I try to.
By the way, you're right, Derek. They do sometimes lead to sites you don't want to click on.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Well, like when Hawk first started commenting on my stuff, and then he did that first timestamp, I erased a lot of those because the ones before that were the ones that I didn't want on there. So I thought, what is he doing?
Yeah, I never click the links when, like, if there's a timestamp, I literally just go up to the video and go to that point in the video. I don't click completely. So. Well,
I did click the thing eventually because he kept saying that it's not taking you anywhere dirty. this is going back to your video. Then so.
Because Lexi will do that sometimes too. She'll tell me like a certain part of my video, like my face was something hysterical or whatever, and I'm like, oh dang, now I gotta go figure out because I have no idea. Or sometimes you'll comment and I'll be like, I said what? I don't even remember.
I said what?
It was 2 days ago. Crap, let me go back and try to remember what you're talking about because I already forgot that video. Just fast.
But like I was saying, going in other people's comments, I mean, if you're going to a bigger channel, you want to try to put something in the comment that draws their attention to your comment specifically. So that's how I learned how to do the bold comment.
Yeah, I saw you. I think you were the one that did that online with the congratulations. I was like, I don't know how she did that, but that's cool.
It's just an asterisk before the word and after the word.
Wow.
Just an asterisk.
I did not know that.
Learning so much stuff.
So
I love learning, so this is very
I
exciting.
do too. I'm a
big old nerd. It's true.
I mean, you know, we're all misfit, right?
Yeah.
Misfit. That takes me to the movie. Sorry. It's just this Christmas movie, you know, you're Misfit Island. What's the name of that movie? Anyway.
Was that Rudolph?
Was it Rudolph or was
it the Island of Misfit Toys?
Yeah.
I think that's Rudolph when he gets sent there. Like, we're a couple of misfits.
We're all singing in there.
My mom will be so mad. That's the Roald Dahl, right?
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, right?
That's BFG. Yeah, they're all like all those are the same. Like Rudolph. How did we get to that? We are
because I said misfit, then it went little squirrel. My brain went to the music to the misfit.
We followed. We were just going right with you, Michelle.
That's how I am all the time. It's hard to keep up. I have to talk to myself sometimes between the back of the house and the front of the house. paper towels, paper towels, paper towels, paper towels. If anybody talks to me between there and the paper towels, it's gone.
Gone.
What did I come in here for? I don't know. I'll come back later for them.
That's how the Alexa remote ends up in the refrigerator. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I'm here by myself. Nobody even to interrupt me.
I found some really strange things in the freezer, so you just don't know.
It's fun though. I'm always a good time. That's what I tell people. Unintentionally or intentionally, it's gonna be a good time.
Me and my cousin were hanging out one day, and all of a sudden she said, "I don't know where my phone is." I'm like, "Well, we'll look for it." So we're both looking for her phone, and then I hear her in the back part of her house calling her husband to ask him if he's seen the damn cell phone. I'm like, "Are you not talking on your cell phone to your husband?"
I've done that before. I've been on the phone with somebody, and then like I was traveling, and so then I got out of my car, and I'm like, "Oh my god, I can't find my phone." They're like, "The one you're talking to," and I'm like, "Oh, I am talking to you or not? How silly of me!"
Did you guys see Lily's comment?
What?
Lily,
What happened?
like, is his tooth fell out? Is he okay?
What?
Lily
Oh no, Lily.
I'm confused though because she put the laughing emoji.
Listen, they've been married a while. I could see me doing that to my husband right now. See, Carolyn's not on TikTok. The other day I pulled up. Do you watch TikTok, Misty? You said you couldn't figure it out or you don't really like it. Do you watch it at all?
No, I mean, I got stuck on like animal and gay dad TikTok, and I enjoyed them both, but I was trying to be on keto TikTok, and evidently my interests were otherwise.
Yeah, if you like click on anything or look up anything, it really takes you to a fall.
Like, you need to like it, you need to comment on it, you need to. I'm like, it's 5 seconds long. I don't know. I'm gonna have to listen to it 20 times while I comment on it. I'm not doing that. My cousin's huge on TikTok. I mean, she's got like almost half a million subscribers.
If you could figure it out, Misty, I think it'd really be something big for you eventually.
What everybody tells me.
I just see you like blowing up over there on TikTok because of the way sometimes the way you say your stuff or think about things is a different take than some other people. But
my brain is an original.
I was watching this one lady and all the other videos on this one topic were really being loving to their husband, really, and she's playing the music of the sound of whatever they were doing. And this girl was sitting she had this resting face and she's like giving him the bird and she's like to her husband, she's like giving him all kind of shade. And I'm like over here laughing because we've been married 28 years and that would be me. I'm not going to be baby and coddling him. I'm going to be over here like, it's gonna be me.
Calling the truth, yeah. My mom really wants me on TikTok because she enjoys TikTok a lot, but I just, for whatever reason, I just cannot get into it. I don't know what it is. It's that thing on repeat, and it's just like, and then you hear the same songs from 100 different people. I don't know. People love it, and I can't.
I can go down I can go months without watching it, but if I ever get on something really that I like, then I'm go down a real rabbit hole. I was freaking out of time because I couldn't find my phone. Well, come to find out I had made the bed and managed to have my phone under the bottom sheet. I've done that before, Jenny. I have done that before. Somebody else's sheets, not mine.
I want to know a secret. I have 2 phones. I have a personal phone and a work phone, and I cannot tell you how many times I've used one to call the other.
You should find me. Okay, I got 2 phones. Where are they at? I'm bad about laying my phone down in Walmart. Like, I have to climb. I'm like 5'2". I don't know how tall y'all are, but like I have to climb the shelves to get what I need. So I'll be like, okay, put my phone here and my drink here and climb up the thing and then be halfway around Walmart going, holy crap, where did I leave the phone and my drink at? I did that 3 times last night at Walmart. I thought, quit doing that. Somebody's going to pick your phone up and be gone with it.
Yeah, you've been lucky.
Have either one of you tried to vlog in public before? video yourself in public? You have?
Yeah, I have videos of me in like Target, and I don't know if it's on this channel or my other channel though, to be honest. But like even recently we were in the Dairy Queen, and I vlogged in the Dairy Queen. But to be fair, it was 95% my family that took over that Dairy Queen.
Right.
But
Right.
no, that doesn't bother me. I know it sounds really hateful to say I don't care what other people think, but a lot of the times I don't care what you think. If I enjoy the content, I'm going to do it. If I want you to see it, I'm going to film it. You know, that's me. So
yeah, I haven't done it like in a store. I haven't vlogged or anything in a store like that, but I did do a vlog for one of my old channels. That I don't post to anymore. But I did a vlog. Me and my brother went to a corn maze, and there's people everywhere. But I remember we were going through the corn maze, and I'm holding this camera, vlogging the whole thing. And there's this little girl that walks by, and she's like, "Oh, she's doing a YouTube video." And I was just like, she got me.
She pegged you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've vlogged in the malls, vlogged at Disney World on my other channel, I know for sure. So yeah, I don't mind vlogging in public. But to your point that you mentioned earlier, Michelle, about the music, that's the only thing, is that some places the music's so loud and copyrighted that it's just not worth it. But yeah, I've done it.
Right. We have a new Kroger manager, and last night she got all up in my face trying to figure out what I was doing, videoing in her store. I'm like, I'm sorry, this is my store. I was here way before you became manager. And she's like, so this is your store? Yeah, my regular store. Everybody here knows me. Not one person looked at me crossways as I spent 2 hours in the store tonight. I spent almost $200 in the store. What is your point? Like, what do you want? What is the purpose of you stopping me now? Because I had already finished and checked out and was fixing to leave the store before she even said anything.
Oh, well, yeah, that's weird. I mean,
so I just thought I would ask. She said that there's a hearsay in most states where that you can get in trouble for posting like conversations of people that they don't know that you're posting about and stuff. And anyway, I gave her my name and the channel and wrote it down for her and gave her a little sheet, and she could look it up if she wanted to. But I asked before I started filming in there, which is what I thought was weird. Not her specifically, but like years ago when I first started the channel, I asked the manager in there, and she's like, I don't, I have had stores tell me not to video. Like GNC will not allow me to video here in my store in the GNC. So I guess it just depends on the store. So I just thought if anybody ever had any problems with that besides me, but
I haven't yet, but it could just be luck of the draw, right? I mean, I know I even did some in a Dollar Tree one time. I was doing I did like a drunk DIY thing on, I think it was my other channel again. I don't know, but we made popcorn balls.
I feel like it should just be more of like an understood thing. Like people know about social media and posting and people filming stores. You think they would just know that's what you're doing?
I don't know. I felt like she was just trying to assert some kind of authority that she didn't really have. It was just, it's also in the way she said it. It wasn't.
Gotcha.
Were you videoing in my store? Is exactly the way she said it, like this close to my face. First of all, step back out of my face.
You're 6 feet, lady.
We can have a conversation, but you are not going to do it in that tone of voice, nor are you going to do it that close to my face. So we can have this conversation. Let's move away from everyone else, though. Like let's move over here. But anyway.
But no, I've been lucky. I've not had any problems with anything in public that I've done so far. But on your Pal Misty channel, mostly it's just me sitting right here or in my car.
Right. And like Carolyn said, most people are aware. I have a lot of questions because I have a gimbal set up. And so I get a lot of questions from the people in the store. Like, what is that? Or they think I'm working. They think it's one of those price checker things, So I get a lot of questions like, where is such and such? I'm like, I don't work here. So anyway,
I get that anyway, just because I feel like I have the meanest face, and yes, people will just stop me and ask me questions, and I'm just that type of person. Like, I don't know, but dadgum, I'm going to try to help you because
especially if you stopped and asked me, right?
I mean, you need help, and I'm a helper. That's what
Right.
I do. I help. That's my why. Is I like to help people.
You have a servant's heart, Misty. That's what you need to.
I mean, you should. That's what they say.
Yes,
but
you should.
I spent 10 minutes trying to find toothpicks for like a 90-year-old lady.
I do that too. I'll even walk them to. I'll be like the store employee, and I'll walk them over there to where I know where it is. Well, let's go look.
Yep.
I didn't know where the toothpicks were. They're evidently with fake stuff. Did you know? Now you know.
Yeah, it's a baking with the baking paraphernalia.
Yeah, I had no idea. We walked up like 12 aisles, but she told me her whole life story. She has a sister.
Aw, see, little people and little kids have my heart because they just want someone to listen to them.
Yeah.
Older, or I mean, they're just so alone and they need somebody to talk to. Hey,
Right.
Janet Greta.
Hi.
Oh, I don't think I subscribed to her earlier. I talked about you earlier, Janet. I'm unfamiliar, but I saw you on the live last week and meant to go subscribe and I forgot, so I'm going to do that right now.
Shaw says that lady must have been in a bad mood. You were probably filming yourself and not others. Well, I try to film towards the product and not towards people, but in a public place, it's hard to not to get the people in there. She actually asked me to tag the store, and I told her I wasn't going to tag the store because, first of all, there are crazy people online, and I don't want anybody to know the specific store that I frequent on a regular basis. I mean, no, I'm not going to do that. But you can look up my channel if you want to. You're more than welcome to look it up. But
she's watching the live stream right now, like, oh, she's
that's right. There's that girl. There's that girl. She's coming by every day to see if I'm gonna put up at Kroger Hall with everybody's faces on it.
You know who you are.
I forget that people know that I have a channel, and they'll say something. I'm like, "How did you know that?" They're like, "I watched your video yesterday." I was like, "You watched my video?" I forgot.
Did you watch my video?
Because it's like my trainers. Because I'm a regional training manager, and I call it. I'm old school, right? And we're virtual, so I call it a water cooler because that's back in the day.
Yeah.
We went and had it around the water cooler. So I have a water cooler for everybody, and somebody put in the water cooler there. Misty's out of the half-pound club, and everybody's like, "She's out of the what? What are y'all talking about?" I'm like, "How did you know that?" She's like, "Subscribe to your YouTube channel, Misty." I'm like, "You are?"
See, what's funny about that is half of my family members don't even know I have a channel, and like other clients or other people's know about it, but like I still don't tell all of the family yet. I'm like,
yeah, I ended up telling everybody.
well, I should just go tell everybody, but some of them,
like, some of them, I don't know. If you keep asking me what am I doing, here you go.
Here, look. My husband, before we come to this live, I got a text message from him earlier. Says, "What time are you going live or whatever it is you're doing?" He has no idea.
Yeah, people don't understand. Yeah.
He clicks on YouTube now, and he actually can get there, but he'll watch the suggested videos and just keep flipping through them until he finds something that he really wants. He doesn't understand that he can look up anything he wants to see. He just keeps clicking through the.
But it's them suggested videos that get you down a YouTube hole. How do I start watching a keto video and end up watching Coco the Gorilla with Mr. Rogers? What? How did that happen? I don't know, but I love it. I love it.
Oh my gosh.
It's great.
Lily says that's just common sense for safety. I thought so too, Lily, but she was just pushing. Who knows what her problem was? And she keeps coming up to people with that attitude. She won't be manager long.
That's the truth.
But I'm like, I spouted all people's names that work there. You can go ask such and such in the bakery. You can go ask such and such in the deli. I'm like in here every week. I don't know what the problem is now. But anyway, too bad I had already turned the camera off. I wish I had still had the camera rolling when she did that, so I could have got it all on film. That would have been really funny. But whatever.
I'll be honest. I'm the type. If somebody says, "Are you filming?" I'd be like, "Yes," but I've already stopped, and I will not do it again. I'm a rule follower, and if people.
Well, I said. I was videoing. I have stopped now, but I did ask permission before I started. And tonight's not the first time I've ever filmed in here.
Yeah.
I've only had one person come up to me and say, if you caught my image on the video, I would like you not to put it in there. So I did mark it and I didn't put him in there. So
yeah, I think the only time that I've kind of captured someone that I thought it was obviously in Disney World, just because you can't not capture the 12 people.
Right. I mean,
in videos, you can see people like waving at my camera behind me, and I didn't see them. You know.
Well, I set up in McDonald's one time, and I tried to set up again, and people kept even coming around to where they were still getting in the film, and I thought, well, they see that I'm sitting here online with a live video, so I guess if they want to be in it, they want to be in it. I can't stop them from doing whatever they're going to do.
Yeah.
Does anyone have any more questions for these ladies? We've just gone way off topic.
Seems to be how we do.
That's okay. That's all right.
Carolyn,
I feel like I don't really have many more questions for you guys because I follow you and I already know some of the questions that I would have asked you, but I feel like I've dropped the ball too. I should have asked you the questions anyway. People don't know. So, well, while we're talking about that now, where all can people find you guys besides YouTube? Are you on another platform besides YouTube?
I mean, technically, I'm on YouTube. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Facebook. I even have a Facebook page. It's all Your Pal Misty.
Yeah.
I think my TikTok may be Your Pal Misty 1, but don't follow me there. I'm never going to post it.
Yeah, and I just have, of course, the YouTube channel, and then I have my Instagram, which is the same name, just smushed together. Right. Which may be changing at some point. And then I have a Twitter, but I honestly don't really use it that often. So you don't have
I've never been on Twitter either.
Yeah, and I have a Facebook page for the channel.
I use Twitter to follow some of the big family channels that I follow on YouTube. I'm a big nerd about family channels on YouTube. So
I'm not gonna lie. Really, the only reason why I still have my Twitter is because I don't know if you guys are familiar with Oh My Gosh. He's a YouTuber. He goes to like abandoned places, haunted places, stuff like that. I watch him all the time and he tweets all the time. And that's really, I go to see what he's up to. Sometimes if I remember, I'll share my video on there, but half the time I don't remember.
That's why I was trying to tag you guys on TikTok the other day, and I was like, I don't know, Carolyn, do you have a TikTok account? I couldn't find nobody.
Yeah, I think I'm at Your Pal Misty 1, I think. I don't even know. I don't know. It may just be Your Pal. I know my Instagram is Your Pal Misty, I think. I'm pretty sure. I don't even know. I'm bad at
it pulled you up. I tagged you in the graphic, but it pulled you up and tagged you, but I didn't go by and look at what was over there.
Oh,
there's nothing over there. I think my Instagram has like 4 photos on it. I don't make a thumbnail, so I don't. It's fine. Everybody.
Okay, I have to give you props, Misty, because your thumbnails actually look like you were stopping to do that at some point. Because all of the recommended thumbnails that YouTube literally
my mouth is open.
I'm like,
me too.
Why would I want that to be my thumbnail?
Most of mine are me like this because I'm laughing through half my videos, so it ends up working out for me.
Yeah. Or they'll just be like really intense faces, and I'm just like, I'll make one. Thank you.
I'll just make one. Water Journey wants to know, what is your favorite bread substitute?
Chaffles. Sorry. 110% chaffles.
Yeah, I like the chaffles.
Yeah, cheese.
I even like that 90-second keto bread that I tried. And I like it toasted more than just right out the microwave. Yep. And then, of course, the low-carb tortillas.
I was going to say, don't forget the magical Aldi low-carb tortillas.
I am still 100% buying those just for my tortillas through everything. Like, I love those things.
No need to switch to a regular one just because you're pregnant. They're still fine.
Yep, that's right. And Alita says that she is in and out of 14 jeans.
That's great.
She says, I can't breathe, but they button. That is,
you still got
that's it. That's it.
That counts.
I have no idea what size I would wear in a women's jean, but I feel like 14 is a good size.
Jiggle, wiggle, and lay down.
make them fit.
That's right. You know, it never hurt to use a hanger to try to zip up too. I do not know from experience that works. Have you ever tried baking with protein powder? Yes. Non-flavored is best to me.
Normally, depending on, I'd say a lot of people use the non-flavored. Oh, speaking of protein powders, I got a brand new one, and it is Fruity Pebbles flavored. And guys,
Fruity Pebbles protein powder. Now she got to get it. She's like, wait a minute.
It's not even far, guys. It's right here. I just...
Ooh, Fruity Pebbles.
It's less than 1 carb per serving, and it tastes like you had Fruity Pebbles in milk. I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, it's my favorite.
Look at that face. She's like,
so happy about it. I'm stoked right now. I've had one every single day for like the last 3 days. I have one in the fridge waiting for when we're done. I'm really, very excited.
Thank you for all your questions, Wada. We appreciate it. How did it turn out? Your bread replacements. I love chaffles. I've never been disappointed by a chaffle ever.
Never been disappointed by a chaffle. For the protein powders, like I said, the few things that I have done were with a non-flavored protein powder, and it's just a bland, but it gives it sort of that, I want to say fluffy, but it's not even really fluffy. It's
a real bread-like consistency or a real cake-like. It gives it more of a cakey consistency.
Like a airier consistency sometimes. Then like an almond flour can be very sort of heavy, whereas a protein powder can make it a little bit of a lighter consistency if that's what you're looking for.
Definitely.
Yeah. I used the Dutch chocolate IsoPure one to make waffles one time, chocolate waffles.
IsoPure's a good brand too. I like their cookies and cream.
I let the bonus grands use my Dash for regular pancakes waffles the other day. It was so cute. The little 3-year-old could cook her own waffle and that little Dash waffle. So cute.
Nice. I actually have one of the 4 waffles, but I got it a long time ago, like a year ago. So it was before they came out with the round one. So it's just the regular Dash square waffle maker. That's what I make my waffles in most of the time.
Dash has a dehydrator that I really, really want. It's $40 and I want it so bad.
I didn't know I have a dehydrator. I didn't know that Dash.
This is like a single serve because I'm the only one that would eat it, right? So this is like half the size of a regular dehydrator. It's just a little tray dehydrator. I want that so bad.
I've been telling myself that I don't need the egg bite maker.
Man, you do need the egg bite maker.
Michelle, but I don't need it. Stop telling me.
You need the egg. It makes cheesecakes. It makes sous vide egg bites.
Don't tell me that. That's my favorite.
It makes egg pudding.
Egg pudding? What is that?
Yes. Oh, you have to go start following Indigo Neal. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
You shared a thing of that, didn't you, Michelle?
Yes, it's on my community page. I done that in the egg bite maker. I'm gonna make a video about it, but I did that recipe in the egg bite maker. You need it.
I'm so lazy though, and those machines are so convenient.
Well, now the egg bite maker is a little bit. It's a little bit more than the Dash though. There's a lot more cleanup because you got the 4 little silicone things. So it is more work than the chaffle.
Well, normally when I do an egg bite, I'm doing it in a silicone and just putting it in a muffin pan. So it would still be less. And from what I understand, the texture's much better.
It is. Have you ever had the sous vide bites from like Starbucks or anywhere?
Nope. I've seen them, but I've never tried them. But for those of you who know me, I love eggs. So I have a feeling I would really enjoy it, but I'm like, I don't need it. But now it makes cheesecakes too. I may need it.
It makes cheesecakes too. The reason I like it because it makes cheese, because it's like, again, I'm an overeater. So it's a single serve. It only makes the 4 unless you make more, more at one time, but it only makes the 4. So that's not bad. Because in a little bitty.
I'll think about it. I'll let y'all know. I'll keep you posted.
Lily Carter here actually sent me my the flat iron, the sandwich maker.
Oh, I have one of those, the griddle dashes. Yeah.
I made a peg cake in that thing. You ever did?
Yep. I've used the Birch Benders mix to do their pancakes, but I did it in a griddle. And then I make the waffles out of the mix as well. I like.
Have you seen the bowl? Have you seen the chaffle bowl maker?
I have seen the bowl, yes, but so far I have not had a desire for that one yet.
No, I want that one too. Is there a ration for replacement with normal flour?
Oh, like a ratio of protein powder? I'll be honest, I used a recipe from YouTube, so I don't know.
Yeah, I looked up a recipe for mine.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a replacement. There probably is, Emily. I'm just not certain. Even Smithy does a lot of things with protein powder.
Do I know?
Smithy with Smithy's Fitness, he even does a lot of really low carb, low calorie, because his wife is on a low carb diet for health reasons. And
I need to put him back in the rotation. I hear you guys. I've watched him before, but I really do need to put him back in rotation.
He's so funny to me. I love him, and I love the style of work. He's the one that introduced me to the Tabata style workouts, which is like the 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, the high intensity interval training kind of stuff. He was really the one who he was one of the first when we used to call ourselves the Better Late Than Never crew, me and Carolyn and Nikki and Mary with Mary Gets Fit and a few of us. And his was one of the very first things that we did as a group after we did Val's challenge. And I've just stuck with him ever since. I don't know why. He's so funny to me.
I like the way he pushes you through the video. He's like, you know, he yells at you just at the right time to not give up or to keep pushing. Let's go.
Yeah.
So I really like that kind of motivation. I need that myself when I'm in the middle of. His last challenge he did, I thought he was talking about another challenge that has similar name to it, so I was confused. And I think on my comment he was confused because I was confused.
That happens, yeah.
I forget what he was calling it now, but anyway. I remember it like midnight when there's nobody to tell. Okay, question. Considering an air fryer, do any of you use them?
Every single day for pretty much every meal. If y'all aren't here yet, you don't know, but Misty is simple. And if I can put my meat and my vegetable on one tray in my air fryer, cook that puppy for 15 minutes, you're good to go. Yes, air fryer. It makes every meat delicious.
I like the way you lean in to tell us these things.
I just want everybody to understand, get yourself an air fryer. You need it. It makes the best meat you've ever had in your life. It makes the best roasted vegetables you've ever had in your life. Broccoli
Don't
is
cook
in your
steak in your air fryer.
Cook steak in your air fryer.
Don't cook steak in your air fryer.
She's wrong. Have you tried it?
I yell at you when you cook steak in your air fryer.
No. Have you done it? Have you done it?
No. That is
amazing.
Blasphemy. Blasphemy.
It's like it's so high heat intensity inside, and it just keeps all that moisture in there, and you can get like a perfect medium to medium rare. So good.
No.
You get that.
No, medium rare is too much for a steak. That's too done for me.
Oh no, I can't go less than. No, I can't. No, I can do medium rare on certain cuts of steak. Mostly, I go medium. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm on the rare side.
Air fryer, get you one.
I'm a skin it, wipe him, hand it to me. I want it just like that.
No, you're nope, I can't.
Yeah, I have to do
he's almost ready to make another noise. That's the way I like it.
I can't.
Oh, me too. What a journey! And her leaning in to tell us that is the funniest part.
I just want you to understand that it's very important that I think an air fryer is the number one cooking.
It is.
You should have in your house. I haven't used my oven. I'm also single and live alone with a dog who loves air fried meats too. But I honestly was thinking the other day, I don't think I've used my oven in a year.
Wow.
I've used the stovetop, but why would I use the oven? It's just me.
You got an air fryer.
I have an but my air fryer is also an air fryer, a toaster oven, like it's an all-in-one.
Well, you have the combo.
Yeah, it's like 12 things in one. It's a KitchenAid. It's really nice. I paid a decent amount of money for it. I'm not going to lie. Absolutely worth it 100 times over.
Don't buy the cheap one because I've already went through 2 of the cheap ones. I should have just bit the bullet and got the good one to begin with.
And I would suggest getting the one with the trays, not the basket.
Right.
Just saying, since you asked.
Do you use the paper in your air fryer? What is it called? Not paper.
Parchment paper?
Parchment paper, yeah. Do you use the parchment paper in your air fryer?
I do for some things, yeah, as long as I make sure that there's enough of it to hold it down.
Mind blown when I seen somebody do that. I was like, what?
Oh,
Why would you do that? But then, I mean, it's like up to 450 degrees on the paper, so why not do that? And don't have to clean the stupid thing every time.
Yeah, it works really well. I just put the parchment paper down, I put everything on top of it, and then I just pull off the parchment paper, take off the meat or the vegetables or whatever, or dump it all directly from the parchment paper into a bowl, and then throw it away.
I take my basket with me if I'm not videoing. I just take the whole basket.
Yeah.
It's my plate. Oh man!
I'm not saying I wouldn't do that, but
I do. If I'm not videoing it, I'm not putting it on a plate. I'm going to eat it right out of the basket.
I can't tell you how many things I eat off of paper towels.
Listen.
It's just
I can do a lot of things in the cleaning world, but if you don't have paper towels, I cannot help you. I can't. I have left a client's house because there were no paper towels. What do you want me to do without a paper towel? What do you want me to do? I had a hire with me that day too. She was like, "You mean we're really leaving over paper towels?" Yeah, they got to learn somehow. She'll have paper towels next time. I guarantee it. Ooh.
I mean, I use different microfiber cloths and stuff like that.
Yeah, but paper towels are key. I mean,
they're kind of a basic.
They're key. I gotta have paper towels. Lily agrees with you. She says cook steak in your air fryer. Don't do that.
But you have you tried it?
No.
Can you say
because it cooks it too much for me? You
don't know that. You haven't tried it.
It does. There's no way an air fryer is going to cook mine rare. It's not going to do it.
It can if you only cook it for a certain amount of time. Try it.
No, a pan. Like I said, shh, I'm good. It doesn't take long. The funny thing is, this store is about to get busy, and it's 9:00 at night. Everybody comes to the Starbucks at night.
Wow. Oh, let's not get into the whole coffee debate again. I don't understand.
What?
I said, let's not get into the whole coffee debate. We already know I don't understand why people even go to Starbucks for coffee.
It's my daddy's fault. He let me start drinking coffee with him. The only time I really got to see him, just me and him, was really early in the morning, and I thought it was just the coolest thing ever that he was going to let me drink coffee, and then I was hooked from day one. No. You would be surprised how much coffee I drink in a day, Misty. You would be certainly surprised.
My dad drinks a pot of coffee before he goes to bed every night, so I
can drink it right before bed too. It's not that I've ever noticed it keeping me awake, but
no, I can't have caffeine like after 1 or 2 o'clock. Well, we've already talked about though. I don't go to bed till 3 or 4 in the morning, so I've been doing really good, but most of the time I don't go to bed.
Well, I drink my pot of coffee, and then I may drink whomever's coffee's left when I get there because they left their coffee pot on, and I'm not pouring it down the drain. That's wrong. Can't pour coffee down the drain. So, and then Starbucks is just right here down in the middle of the city that I work in. So, just in case.
There's a Starbucks every corner here in Houston. People love it.
We have
Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts. Those are the two big ones here.
We have a Dunkin' across the way, but since the Starbucks has moved in, I don't go there no more. I'm not a Dunkin' girl. I'm a Starbucks because I like mine strong. A lot of people don't like Starbucks because it's too strong. So, just a personal preference.
I've never had their coffee.
The phone is listening to you, hon. I promise you. She said, I went to Add Smithy Fitness and it came up with an air fryer protein donut recipe.
Yeah, that recipe looks pretty good.
Bye, Lily. Thanks for being here.
got to say. Sorry, I keep looking down. Barnum has decided I think he's ready to go.
Barnum says it's almost bedtime, Mama. What are you still in here at the table for?
Well, it's not bedtime. It's OUTSIDE time.
Oh, yeah. He wants your attention. Your attention should be for him tonight, and you're on the phone still on the computer.
It's not like when I'm sitting at this computer past like 5 or 6 o'clock normally. I'm surprised he let me make it this long, to be honest.
Oh, he's like, listen, I'm still here, Mama. Take care of me. Oh, I miss my puppers. We lost her a couple of years ago. And the husband still says he's not ready for a new one. So
I'm pretty sure I would instantly get a new one if I lost.
I want a new one too, but I can't build an outside pen in a house and all that by myself. So if he's not going to do it for me, then I can't go get one.
Yeah.
It's my walking partner. I would certainly walk more if I had a dog to walk.
Yeah, well, Barnum has lost weight while I've lost weight.
I bet he has.
He's in a normal BMI, little sucker. I'm like, I can't even get to a normal BMI, and here you are hitting the normal scale.
Aw. See, you helped his life too, Misty, not just yours.
Well, he saved mine, so there were days in the past where I wouldn't have even gotten out of the house if it wasn't for him.
If it hadn't been for Barnum. No. That's super sweet.
Mm-hmm.
All right, ladies. Well, I appreciate you being here with me. I think we're winding down, and I don't see anybody having any more questions, and I'm sure we're all tired. My husband's probably going, what is she still not here for? He'll get over it, though. He did have dinner. What now?
You still have to drive home.
Yes, I still have to drive home. Yeah, I've got almost an hour.
Yeah, we appreciate you coming in this far to talk to us today.
Yeah, well, I mean, I worked here today, so it's not that I wasn't already here, but I would have came either way. I appreciate you guys talking with me, and so we will.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, I appreciate you doing it. Perfect timing. I start work in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, bye, everybody. Thank you all for being here, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Have a great weekend.
You too.